For the past 3 seasons, we have witnessed the highest level of competition in Clash of Clans. Countless volunteers, clan leaders, community reps, and players have come together to build what is now the Champions War League, the largest community-driven Clash League ever. Now it's time for the CWL Season 4 Finals. After thousands of battles with hundreds of clans, this season's championship will be determined between the North Watchers and Dark Looters Z. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Howdy, everyone. My name's Woody, and welcome to Turku, Finland, where we are hosting the Champions War League Season 4 Grand Finals. From hundreds of clans, we have now got the best 2 in the world, where you will see the burliest bassist, the biggest attacks, and find out which team will become the champion.
That's right, and my name is Klaus, and welcome to the stream. Today, we're going to have a lot of fun. The last 2 hours of the war are going to be covered here, guys. There's been 22 hours already covered, and a lot of attacks in the books, but there are still 42 attacks left that have to be put in to figure out who the champions are. We've got 5 players on each side of this war here, and 45 other members in the war at home on each side. It's going to be an absolute mess, but it's going to be an absolute throwdown. I'm super excited.
I am too, Klaus. It's the final 2 hours of this mini-month-long season, and we can't figure out which team is better, Klaus. They're neck and neck right now. 131 stars for Dark Looters Z with 80 attacks used, and the North Watchers have 128 stars with 78 attacks used. It's going to be very, very close, and these final attacks on stage here today are going to be the difference. But enough about that, Klaus. Why don't we go ahead and introduce the teams? How's that sound?
I think that sounds like a great plan. I mean, everybody at home wants to know who they're watching. Who are these people? They're some of the best clashers in the world, people. Best attackers, best defenders. Let's do it.
You're watching them, and they're watching back. We've got the North Watchers led by Blondie. Blondie is the leader of the North Watchers, playing a Town Hall 9 account. Blondie, tell us a little bit about your experience leading this wonderful clan.
Well, it's so much fun leading a clan with such great people. Big shout out to all the watchers at home watching on the streams that have worked so hard to get us here this season.
Very well said. Let's head on to the next player. His name is Agent, and he is the War General of North Watchers. Agent, you play a Town Hall 11 base. You're one of the most experienced guys on the team. Tell us a little bit about your strategy leading the team today.
My strategy leading the team definitely involves making sure everyone's involved and making sure we maximize each person and get each person the right plans to get the most stars possible.
Takes a lot of coordination to get every member on board, but I'm sure you'll do a great job today. Next up, we've got King Nizam. King Nizam is the self-styled protector of North Watchers. He's also the only Town Hall 12 in their clan right now.
Yes, I am.
Tell me, King Nizam, are you under any pressure right now?
Not at all. To be honest, I'm used to this high-level competition wars, so you just have to plan, and how it goes, it goes.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Confidence. You gotta love it.
Exactly. Well, next up, we've got Stick. Welcome, Stick. Stick is a Town Hall 10 and a base builder extraordinaire. He's been loving his time so far here in Finland. Tell us, how have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, so one of our clanmates, Grandpa, actually said, you know, when you go to Helsinki, they have the most beautiful women in the world. And it's looking like he may have been right.
Been checking out some great bases and some great nightlife as well. Glad to hear it. Let's introduce the final member of the North Watchers. His name is Raven. Raven is a Town Hall 10 player renowned for his versatility. He can hit a base fresh. He can clean up one of the most tough bases on the other side. Tell us, are you ready to get that 3-star today?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be hitting one fresh, one cleanup today.
A great split up.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on making it here, and good luck to you guys in the finals.
Thank you.
And of course, we do not want to forget the opposing side. We have Dark Looters Z. And of course, the first and foremost, we've got Corny. Now, Corny, you were playing as a Town Hall 11. Tell us about your role in Dark Looters Z as an 11.
My role in Clan Wars usually is to dip Town Hall 10s, because the 11s of DLC, they want to go for these awesome triples, and someone has to do it, and that's me.
Oh, so you're the one that's kind of taking it for your team.
I'm taking it for my team, yeah.
Oh, awesome. Then you deserve to be here, and we wish you the best of luck. All right, next to him, we have the leader of Dark Looters Z currently, Daniel. Now, Daniel, not only are you the leader of the clan, but you're also a Town Hall 12. Are you excited or nervous, or a little bit of both?
Pretty nervous, to be honest.
Pretty nervous.
Yes.
Pretty nervous. Well, you know what? That's good. You're going to be at the top of your senses, your top of your height. So good luck as being a 12, first on defense with your Giga Tez, a little bit also on offense as you attack other bases.
Thanks, man.
And sitting up next to him, the one and only Valentine. Now, Valentine, you are playing as a Town Hall 10 in this war, is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
All right, so I understand, and your clanmates told me this before the show, that you're one of the best Town Hall 10s in the CWL. I mean, that's a lot of Town Hall 10s, that's high praise. Is that true, or
Yeah, I'm
not?
actually on the 10th place of the CWL 10v10 leaderboard. But there's actually another guy in our clan, he's even better. He's, I think, 3rd or 2nd, Thanos. Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
That's-
Well, best of luck to you, both of you then.
Thanks.
All right, and coming up next, the very familiar face here in the CW Finals, we have Eve Check. Now, Eve Check, you're playing a Town Hall 10 in this war as well, are you not?
Yeah, that's correct. I'm playing in Town Hall 10, already did one attack. Thankfully, was successful, and now I'm looking forward to the end of the war.
All right, and we hope your experience, you've been to every single CWL Finals, is that correct as well?
Yeah, I was actually lucky enough to, and very thankful as well that I've been in all 4 finals, and yeah, it's a pleasure to be here every time.
Cool, well then that means you've got a lot of experience, and I hope it works out for you guys.
Thank you.
And last but certainly not least, there on the end we have Che Guevara. Now, Che, you are playing as a Town Hall 9,
Yes.
and I understand that you've already done all of your attacks, as is normal for a war of this caliber, but how did you do?
I did pretty well. I got a 12-pack.
A 12-pack?
A 12-pack,
How
yes.
does one get 12 stars in one war?
Well, just Bowitch.
Bowitch?
Yes.
But you're using 2 attacks. You're using 2 accounts, are you not?
I do, yeah.
All right, so
I
you
do.
are using 2 Town Hall 9s. You're kind of like, you and Blondie on the other side, you're representing the Town Hall 9s back at home. I mean, a lot of us don't have the time to farm and get to max 12 already. There's a lot of Town Hall 9s back at home, and your attacks will be an excellent example as well as Blondie. So awesome job on the 12-pack, and
Thank you.
that pretty much wraps it up for Dark Looters. Dude, we need to get to the action. I'm so excited.
do it, Klaus.
Let's first go and take a look real quick at what the war is looking at right now. There's been actually several attacks while we've been talking and introducing people. The total score right now is 133 for Dark Looters and 128 for North Watchers, and a grand total of 40 attacks left. Woody, are we going to be able to catch all those?
We're not going to be able to catch all of them, Klaus, but we're going to do our best to watch as many attacks as we can to the players that are here in studio. We're going to try to watch all of the attacks that we can that are happening live, and then during any of the downtime, we'll also be able to watch some of the previous attacks that have been going on for the past 22 hours. Of course, there are so many attacks, and we can't watch every single one of them, but we think that we're going to get a great representative sample from all the different town halls that are at play today, get to see all the different amazing styles of attacks in Clash of Clans, and maybe you two at home can learn a thing or two about how to design your base or build your next army.
That's right. So I say we get straight into the action, and that is going to have somebody in the studio with the bright lights and the nerves and everything included. We're going to have an in-studio attack for you right up next. And who is that, Woody? I think it's Raven. It's on my list here. Raven, you're attacking first, my man. Who are you going to be attacking on the map here?
If I'm pronouncing it right, I'm hitting Urkan, a fresh hit.
And what number is he?
He's number 11.
Number 11. All right, so you're going for a 10-10 fresh 3-star.
I am, yeah.
All right, my man. Well, when you're ready, go for it. Best of luck to you, and we're cheering for you.
Sure thing. Agent.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we're seeing our first live attack here today. We have Raven against Urkan. Assuming we're pronouncing that one correct, it's going to be a Town Hall 10v10 3-star attempt, and it's a fresh hit, which means it has not been hit yet. They don't know anything about the base.
That's right. Now, by the scoreboard, you saw that the Dark Looters Z are ahead by 5 stars right now, but the fact that there's an opportunity to hit a fresh base means that North Watchers can start that turnaround real quick. There's a potential 3 stars on the line here, and that's what Raven's going to be going for. It certainly is tough to get all 3 on your very first attack on a base without any scouting done whatsoever, but let's take a look at what we've got here. Town Hall at the very bottom of this base on this attacker number 11 versus defender number 11. They're evenly matched up, and I think we've got a good queen walk to start things off with, Klaus.
Well, absolutely, and of course you can see he's using this wizard. He's like, I am not going to miss that star. That Town Hall is mine. And if you look at the army troops available down below, he's got his healers and queen. We call that a queen walk. And of course he's also got the rest of his attack, the Lava Hound and balloons. But notice, yes, this is 11 versus 11. This is a fair matchup, and that's really a lot of the reasons why people love these league matches is that they're very competitive, very evenly matched, and you know that everyone that is you're going up against are even-minded as well. You want to have really high-level competition. So any clans out there that want to join the CWL for Season 5, you guys know that link is down below in the description of the stream.
Absolutely. Starting off a little bit rocky here. Missed his Barbarian King ability, but the bulk of this attack is going to be the Lava Loon hit. You can see 1 Lava Hound, 22 balloons, and a max-level Battle Blimp, the new siege machine, but oh man, Queen having a bit of a tough time over there on that left side. Goes down to the baby dragon and the witch still up. That's going to be a difficult start for Raven.
Oh, definitely. But hey, you know what? He got that baby dragon down anyway, and that was probably the #1 priority at that point. It was going to be rough, but we got it down. So now it is the Lalo. What is going to happen next here? Oh, balloons. Okay, so balloons are in next. Starting down here at the bottom right-hand side of the base, there's the Hound going to do some tanking. And of course, he's hoping to wrap up this entire base, but it's going to be difficult with that Queen dying, what I would say was prematurely.
A little bit premature, but still got a good chunk out of that bottom left side of the base. He's moving in with a Battle Blimp now, popping it as soon as he can to get that Lava Hound out. Actually pushed it out of the way thanks to the air sweeper, and it doesn't get burnt up by the Inferno Tower still. Lots of air defense still firing away at these balloons. They're relatively clumped up, and the air skeletons are getting a lot of damage against them. Nice haste spell placement, but I don't know if that's going to be enough this time, Klaus.
Yeah, it looks like things are not going his way. Of course, we all want to remember that the high level of competition in this war is enough to make the hands a little bit shaky, but of course, we want to also remember that these poor guys are being put in front of a live studio audience, are being put in front of lights brighter than the sun, and at the end of the day, we end up with very nervous and scared people. But at the end of the day, also, these are the experts, and I'm still looking forward to seeing some successful attacks later on.
Absolutely, and you know, it's a lot easier to get something like 80% than to actually try to go for the 100%. And so the fact that he kind of structured his attack to go for 100% destruction definitely means that it becomes a little bit more difficult to get that kind of mid-range percentage. So a great effort on the bottom left side of the base. Got most of the objectives that he needed to down there, but just kind of ran out of juice toward the end. 70%, a nice start, and Raven, with that scouting information for the next attacker that'll be hitting Aircon, has given his teammate a little bit of an upper head.
Absolutely. I think we'll see a 3-star on this base later on, and that is a 2-star for Raven, 71%. Hey, you know what? Good sportsmanship. Even though it wasn't an absolute success, his teammates still positively cheering him on. The opponent's team cheering him on as well. Good sportsmanship. And then, of course, our lovely studio audience that we know and love. So you want to talk to him about his attack?
Yeah, absolutely. Raven, tell us a little bit about what went right and what went wrong there.
Well, the biggest thing was my queen didn't path down to the gold storage. That meant on the second break that I was trying to get into the expo, it wouldn't go to the second layer. It veered off to the right, went towards that gold storage. Because of that, I was late on the rage, late on the poison, and that just ended up being the downfall of the attack.
Like dominoes, they just kind of fall.
Dominoes, like,
yeah, at the very beginning, one little mistake can
Yep.
have ripples throughout the entire attack. But great setup, and I think that strategy could potentially work for your future raid.
Absolutely. Very good try. Anything can go. One little thing goes wrong. Put a troop one tile in the wrong direction and things go haywire. And that's why Clash of Clans is such a popular game, and that's why it is basically the life of these guys as far as gameplay is concerned. But I think we need to cut over to the other side of the table, and we need to get a live attack from Dark Looters Z. And of course, we're going to be hitting up Valentine. Valentine, who are you going to be attacking next, my man?
I'm doing actually also attacking the number 11, also a fresh hit.
Okay, so 11 is the number this time.
Yeah.
All right. Well then, best of luck and go for it when you're ready.
Yeah. Let's go, thanks.
All right, so hitting it hard in the beginning of this stream, ladies and gentlemen, we have some Town Hall 10 3-star attempts.
It's not just 11. He's hitting Raven, who just made his attack. Raven, from the other side of the desk here, is under attack from Valentine of the Dark Looter Z.
That's kind of hilarious. All right, well then we just saw Raven attack. Now we're going to see Raven defend, and Valentine going in for the 3-star attempt here. Again, another Town Hall 10v10 attempt. And at the end of the day, what do we have here? I mean, we have Lava Hound, we have Balloon, and it looks like we have some hero diving. I mean, this wall wrecker is going to cut through these walls, enter into the base, give us access to that single targeting Inferno, and it looks like both heroes might make it into the base. I'm not sure. That Queen might get a little distracted on that mortar. I'm not sure.
Yeah, the defensive Archer Queen hanging out behind that wall, though, gets a few pop shots off against the Barbarian King. His rage ability goes off, but it looks like he is down for the count. No more CC troops to be able to contest this center area here. It's now instead the defensive CC, that Baby Dragon and 2 Valkyries trying to take care of this Archer Queen. Will they be able to finish her off? No, not quite.
Looks like the enemy Queen, oh, that was amazing. The Queen able to pop her ability, get rid of that clan castle, and now it is all up to the Lalo section. I mean, although things went a little haywire, as they typically do in a war attack, that was still a very nice, he got what he wanted. He got an Inferno Tower down, he got the clan castle down, and he got the enemy Queen down, so I think this Lalo still has a chance.
Some really tricky positioning on those air defenses, though. He actually set up some Seeking Air Mines right next to them, and I think that Valentine lost his Lava Hounds a little bit sooner than he expected. Nonetheless, though, a lot of the air defenses have gone out, and these balloons are doing their best to make it into the core of the base and take out these Wizard Towers. Looks like it's not going to work this time, though, and once again, the defense has held up quite strongly here live on stage.
Wow, you know what? Yeah, I mean, it appears that is the case. I mean, like we've been saying, these are some of the best attackers in the world. But don't forget, they're also some of the best bases in the world, and that's huge. But also, like during rehearsal, these guys are throwing down 3-stars left and right and center. So I want to chalk this one up to bad luck and possibly nerves.
Could be, I don't know. Yeah, Valentine definitely has a lot of experience, and he's been playing Town Hall 10s for a very long time. So yeah, just sometimes it doesn't work out in your favor. Still, he's going to get that 2-star with those little minions that are still sniping the very bottom Town Hall. You know, Klaus, this is something that I don't see a whole lot when I'm farming or even in most of my wars. Why are these Town Halls sometimes set up outside the base?
Well, I think the lower Town Halls. So you're going to see mostly Town Halls on the outside on Town Hall 9s, 10s, and possibly even on the 11s, because what they're trying to do is make the middle of the base the hard part, you know, and if the Town Hall's in the middle, it's taking up a lot of dead space. It's called an anti-3 base when that Town Hall's on the outside.
Got it. So if I put the Town Hall on the inside, that would be an anti-2, is that right?
Well, yeah, I would say so. If you put that Town Hall in the middle, harder to get to that Town Hall. Possibly they'll go around, get a high percentage. But hey, Valentine, good try, man. Good try.
Das war fast noch schlimmer als Raven, Alter.
So the 63% 2-star in Raven, what did you see that went wrong there?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to get 2 air defenses with my entry, but the Queen walked on the outside, so I didn't get the second one. Yeah, that was basically the problem, and afterwards the Lalo wasn't that good, but against 3 air defenses was very hard. So
yeah. So the actually, we have a live attack, but it's so many things can go wrong. Best of luck to you and your. Do you have another attack today?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. Well, then we're gonna have another attack, but we have a live attack right now. Those are awesome because this is somebody at home that needs to be shown off here. It is Tim Hart's Blondie versus TGIF.
All the air defenses right there up at the top, but it looks like Tim Hart's Blondie is not going to be going to take those out first and then try to go for a Lalo attack. This is actually a different attack altogether, Klaus. We've got the Hog Riders as the primary win condition for this push, trying to tear apart as many of these defensive structures as possible. But yeah, the main thrust starting off here with the 2 heroes in the center, raged up now. The Barbarian King getting his little buddies out as well to help out. Archer Queen and Barb King going to go left side this time, avoiding the Inferno Tower so far. How much more can they destroy before the Hog Riders come in?
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, that was a really nice push into the base, that wall wrecker really cutting into the walls there. But what I loved was seeing those Valkyries jumping out of that wall wrecker once it got destroyed. Very, very nicely done there. Queen unfortunately goes down to the single targeting Infernos, and now, I don't know. I mean, with that queen following around. He's gonna have to be careful where he puts the skeleton trap, or skeleton spell, because if that queen jumps the wall, then the effort is over with. But it looks like
Skelly Trap is down though, and they're getting a lot of damage off into the queen. She's popping them down one by one, but oh my god, that huge giant bomb annihilates a few of those Hog Riders on the very edge of that heal spell. He's still going around the base though, counterclockwise, trying to make it onto the final wizard towers there. Out of heal spells though, he's gonna have to make it with just the hogs that remain.
Yes, absolutely. It's coming down to the very end of this base here. Inferno Tower, Archer Tower, and Tesla, but a whole bunch of hogs, man. Unless he runs into a very unfortunate giant bomb during the cleanup, I believe this is probably going to be a 3-star. And it's a live attack, so shout out to Tim Hart's Blondie for that. That was a very nice attack for him.
Yeah, very, very well performed. Excellent job. He still has 1 minute and 10 for cleanup, and it looks like it's going to be very likely to be able to finish this thing off and grab the 3-star. North Watchers have got to be very proud of Tim Hart's Blondie going for it and pulling it off this time.
You know, I think we can safely say he's saying he loves Blondie. I think it's a safe bet. Do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so Tim loves Blondie. Now it's a statement, it's been made. Blondie, Tim loves you. Very, very nice, and he got a 3-star for you too.
Testament to his love. Nice. Yeah, amazing job. There it is.
All right, so there you go. There is a 3-star. The crowd goes wild.
We saw them jumping out of their seats.
Yeah. That crowd's crazy over there. So here we are. We're at 1 hour and 38 minutes until the war is over. 135 stars currently for Dark Looter Z. North Watchers trailing by 2 stars, 133. And still, if I can math quickly enough, we got a whole bunch of attacks, like 35 attacks left or something, Woody.
Yeah, something like that.
That'd be a good statistic to have up on the screen, actually.
Hey, you know what? I think it could be. North Watchers are down by 2 stars, but they've got one more attack in their arsenal. Another round to fire back at the Dark Looters Z. And I think that it's just about time to hop into another round. Is there maybe a replay or something that we can pull up?
No, I think we need to get right into it.
We're going to have another live attack?
And we're going to pick on him.
Let's
Same
do
guy
it.
as earlier.
Send it back.
All right.
Raven again?
Yeah.
Oh, man, poor guy.
Sorry, Raven.
More like
All right, Raven, so who are you going to be hitting this time?
I'm hitting Eve Check this time.
Oh, an in-studio hit.
Yep.
Are you expecting the 3-star?
I mean, this is the first time I've used mass miners, so
all right.
Let's see how it goes.
Oh, mass miners.
Mass
a little
miners,
preview into the strategy.
Yeah, all right. Well, then you've ruined the surprise, but now we'll be really excited about the result. So go ahead and go for it when you're ready, my man. A miner attack. We haven't seen any miner attacks left yet, ladies and gentlemen, but this is yet again another 10v10 attempt here for Raven.
Yeah. Miner, a relatively new troop. It's not been around so long, but it's been getting a lot of favor recently. If you play a lot of them, it's kind of difficult for the defenses to be able to take them down since they whack away at the defense, then burrow underground and become untargetable.
That's right, and they also get the heal under the ground, and so that's really, really nice as well, is that they kind of, they're very ninja-like, even though they're just under the ground, you know, there's digging. Probably very quiet diggers as well, but we're into the attack now. Raven hitting Eve Check, yet again an in-studio attack. Eve Check looks worried. Of course, Raven looks excited and very confident, so let's just see how this goes.
Takes up the Town Hall first. He's got the first easy star, and the main bulk of this force is going to be coming on in from the southeast side of this base. He's got a wall wrecker to help out, but it goes down pretty early there. He pops out even more miners, though. One golem at the bottom to soak damage with this Archer Queen as she starts to make her way around the 6-7 o'clock position of this base. Defensive Balloon and Lava Hound comes out of the CC, but it looks like the poison spell should be just good enough to be able to take them out.
That's right, and what I'd love to see, Woody, is actually that golem on the left-hand side protecting that queen, because of that queen is going to be... Whoa, wait, what? Why did the hound go to the queen? This is bad. All right, so now we have a problem, because the queen is going to pop this hound, and by itself, the hound is not a problem, but when the hound pops, all those pups are a big problem. So I cannot say for sure, Woody, how this is going to go, but that popping hound, that's a problem. So we'll just see how this queen goes. She's definitely going to have to pop her ability here.
It can be a little bit tough to kind of gauge the effectiveness of these attacks because when the miners go underground, you can't even see him anymore, but it's looking like he's a little bit too short. He's going to finish off that expo in the center, but no more miners and no more spells, no more troops, and no more chance at winning, unfortunately, here. Attacker Raven is going to fall with a 62% 2-star.
Ouch. All right. Well, actually, you know what? Hey, I'm looking over here at this Archer. We might get a 63%. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, over and at home watching this on your tablet, phone, or whatever it is that you're watching on, know that you always want to let an attack roll out. Don't quit in the middle of an attack because that might be the final attack that matters. Now let's clap for Raven.
I totally missed that archer, Klaus. You're right. You always want to let your attacks play out because that 1% can be very important. But tell us a little bit about your strategy for that hit Raven, and what would you advise to your teammate who might try to finish that base off?
Well, the Hound going to the Queen was not something I really expected. You'd think that the Hound would stay with my miners. But the biggest problem and the thing that really killed the attack was I missed the double poison, and the Loon got 8 or 9 of my miners and just killed the right side. So, you know, get those poisons down early, and I think that base is a wrap.
All right, well, you heard it here, folks. I mean, if a balloon kills 9 of your miners, first of all, I didn't even see that. Like, miners are hard to track anyway. It's a very difficult troop to use. So congratulations to you for just having the guts to try it. But nice try, well done. And I think we need to kick it over to Evechek and see if he wants to have some revenge. So Evechek, attacking the studio number 4 for tonight. What are you thinking?
I'm not going to attack Raven or Town Hall 10, but I'm going to actually attack their number 1 base, the Town Hall 12.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Not for 3-star, obviously, but I'm going to try and secure a 2-star. We may try it later 12v12, but for now we just want to get the 2-star on that base.
Cool. All right, we'll go for it. And don't cut yourself short, though. If you get a 3-star, we will love you for it.
One of the most experienced attackers in the live environment. You know, like he said, he's been to all of the Champions War League finals so far. So I definitely expect great things from him. You know, I saw that actually this base from King Nizam has been attacked before by one of the other players on his team. They only got 15% though, a testament to the strength of the defense of this max Town Hall 12. Well, I guess not all the defenses are maxed, but it's the maxed Town Hall 12 Giga Tesla that becomes really scary.
Absolutely, Woody. You know, we got a max Giga Tesla. It has that death damage, that giant, it's not a giant bomb, but it's a big bomb that drops out of there and blows up. So yeah, it's a definite testament to the strength of Town Hall 12. And Evechek hitting this with the Town Hall 10. This is a huge, huge move. It's a gutsy move, but Evechek is confident. So I'm just really excited. I wanted to sit back and watch, but of course we have a job to do here, Woody.
We sure do, Klaus. You know, 2 stars would, I think, be considered a decent performance here, especially against a base that's so difficult. He would be over the moon if he's able to get to 3, but what is he starting off with here? He looks like he wants to try to take out this Lava Hound and then finish off the pups. Unfortunately, loses that wizard in the process, but Poison Spell is more than enough to finish those pups off.
That was a perfect poison. I mean, on a regular basis, I fail to get all those pups, but he got every single one of the pups inside that Poison Spell. That was an amazing drop of that Poison Spell. I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Evechek kind of knows what he's doing, I think.
Certainly does. He'll be attacking up here on the top side now. Bowler, archers kind of all around to get a little bit of chip damage across these gold mines and get as much percentage as he possibly can. But where do you think the bulk of this thrust is going to be going? Is it on the bottom right? Yep, around the 4 o'clock position to try to get toward that Town Hall.
Oh, yes, good catch. So what he's doing here, folks, for those of you at home that may be looking at this attack going, yeah, he's not doing that right. What he's doing is he's accumulating percentage around the outside and trying to get to that 50%, while at the same time diving in and taking out this Town Hall for the 2-star. With that free spell, he's definitely going to be able to take out that Town Hall. That's the 2-star for him, ladies and gentlemen. That was an amazing hit for him. And now he wants as much percentage as possible because this attack might actually stand until the end of the war as the best attack on the base. You never know.
That's right, Klaus. And if these 2 clans are tied on total stars earned, the winner will actually be a tiebreaker based upon the total destruction percentage that these players have gotten on the base. So every single little building that you can destroy is absolutely essential, and it looks like it's come down to just one more baby dragon from Evechek that he'll get to throw somewhere on this base to try to get another building taken out. He's also got another archer working her way through that gold storage, but I'm not sure. Do you think she's going to be able to get it, Klaus? She's got 26 seconds.
You know, I have a hard time believing she's going to get all that, but you never know. I mean, it would be quite amazing. Ooh, that baby dragon up at the top does not quite get that mortar. He still wants that 62. This is what he wants. He wants that 62, but I think he realized he's not going to get it, and he's saved us the time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Evechek. Excellent try for Eve Check, my man. Eve Check, that was an amazing attack. I mean, seriously, a Town Hall 10 hitting a Town Hall 12 with a full upgraded Giga Tesla, and you managed to get a 61% two-star. I mean, I know some Town Hall 12s that probably wouldn't get that good of an attack. So what was your, not you, Woody, you're probably better than that.
I know you were talking about Klaus.
Not you, well, maybe. Tell us, what was the secret behind that attack? Well, what made that work so well?
So first of all, I understand that it's certainly not the most entertaining attack to watch, but in a war like this, especially in the final, you have to make sure you get every star which is possible in a good strategic way. So I went for it. And yeah, as I said, like the opponent had a Lava Hound CC, we knew that in before. So we tried to lure it out to a corner, take it out, and then catch the percentage and ultimately the Town Hall. So it worked out quite well. I think 61%, it's a decent amount of percentage.
Yeah, I say it worked out quite well, and it's a decent amount of percentage are both understatements. You did a great job, my man. Nicely done.
Thank you.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, with that amazing attack, getting that two-star on the Town Hall 12, we need to kick it over and check out how the war is going. Remember, there are 90 other players around the world that are in this war as well. They're doing their attacks in the background. So right now, the score is 134 for North Watchers, 137 for Dark Looter Z. Each one has used 83 and 84 attacks respectively. Things are really tied up. I mean, if so North Watchers has used one less attack than Dark Looter Z, and if that's a 3-star, they're tied. So really, right now, things are absolutely neck and neck, and nothing is better than a close war. For us, I'm sure both of these teams would rather it not be close.
They're looking for a stomp out, but they're not going to get it. It looks like, in fact, the North Watchers are doing a little bit better on their 11v11s, while the Dark Looter Z are doing a little bit better on their 10v10s. So, you know, you could make the argument one way or the other for which team is ahead right now, but ultimately, it's just going to come down to the last hour and a half of war, who is able to take advantage of all the attacks that they have left to secure as many stars as possible.
That's right. Now, Woody, I think we should kick it over and watch one of the replays from one of those people that attacked previously in the war. And we have Blondie's hero. It's going to be a Town Hall 10v10 3-star attempt here. And might I say, it was a successful hit. So one of the best hits in the war. Yeah, of course. I mean, we're going to show them the best attacks. We don't want them to say, oh, they're showing a replay. I don't want to watch this. I want to see the live stuff. No, this is one of the best attacks in the war. So if we kick over to the match here, guys, we got Blondie's hero versus Capitao, and of course, again, a Town Hall 10v10 attack, one of the best, and I'm really impressed with this attack. You can see, Woody, there are 39 Hog Riders, and a Wall Wrecker heading straight in, actually doing the Clan Council luring for the entire attack. You gotta love that Wall Wrecker.
Absolutely, can get a ton of damage in a very short amount of time, especially at max level. Your friends can donate it to you as soon as they get them unlocked, especially if you have a max level clan. You get that nice little clan perk where it bumps up the levels. But check out the Archqueen in the center here, still alive, and with her ability out and raged up, she is getting as much firepower on that core as possible. Knocks down the clan castle, and there's still a few barbarians on the bottom left section of the base too, around 7 o'clock, still whacking away at those gold mines.
It's like whack-a-mole, but on defenses here. But now these Hogs are coming in. Whack-a-mine, there you go. Heal spell over the Hogs, and of course that single targeting Inferno cannot stand up against those, or the single targeting Inferno cannot stand against the Hogs. That's what I'm trying to say. So very nice to be able to see that. Yeah. Oh, single targeting Infernos, Hogs are going to wreck this base. Of course, his kill squad was very well executed. And now we have 2 more heal spells to carry the bacon through the base and not get cooked. That's what we're looking for here, ladies and gentlemen. So very nicely done, entering into the realm of this Inferno Tower. And are they going to be able to get it? I think they will.
I think so too. And something else I want to point out is the use of the newly changed freeze spell. It only takes up 1 spell slot now, and you can carry twice as many. They last just about half as long as before, but you can get much more surgical placement with the new free spell. I saw that he placed it right on top of a wizard tower that helped. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. Yes, guys. Yes, that was a lot of death. No, not a lot of death. A lot of damage. Not a lot of death. Those Hogs are still alive. But yeah, that was a very, you can imagine live, that attack would have been very stressful for North Watchers as they're hoping to see their clanmate knock down the 3-star. And you're absolutely right, again, changing topic again back to the freeze spell, that 1 housing space now instead of 2. We're seeing a lot more of those free spells being snuck in to these attacks now. And you can see these attackers, some of the best in the world, like we keep saying, use them very well. And of course, there is Blondie's Heroes 3-star on Capitao. Very nicely done for him.
Very well played, the 3-star for the North Watchers, and they will be continuing on now. I think that it's time to get another live attack in. What do you say, Klaus?
I would love to, but we need to give credit to some of the Town Hall. Let me see. We got some of the Town Hall 9s that are in the room right now. So actually, Blondie, Town Hall 9. She's a Town Hall 9, okay? This is a competitive war. That means that have already done all of their attacks. But Blondie, we're going to check out one of your hits. Are you excited about that?
Bring it on.
All right. So anything you want to tell us about the attack before we show?
Yeah, this is the first attack I did in the war and features heavily with some witches.
Witches?
I also hear tell that this is your first Town Hall 9 V9 hit this season.
It is, actually.
That is interesting. Now, you're going to have to tell us the story while we listen if you can. I don't know if that's technically possible, but please do. Tell us the story now.
Okay. Well, I work on Saturdays when wars are starting, and the Town Hall 9s in North Watchers are very skilled and very fast at hitting. So by the time I get off work, all the 9s are usually already cleared. So I end up doing my part to scout the 10s. So that's the story. This is the first time I've actually gotten to do a 9v9 all season long.
And it went very well using plenty of witches here. I also noticed that you're number 50 in the clan, so I guess that makes you the bottom witch.
That's right.
With this attack. It's going very well, though, at super speed right now, but you'll see that the Golem is providing the tanking for most of this push, as the witches with their splash damage and bowlers rolling through this base had very little resistance. Excellent job by Blondie knocking out Nico from Dark Looter Z.
Very, very nice. So unfortunately, I had to skip through and speed it up, but I love watching the witches in super fast forward motion. So nicely done to Blondie for that. Now we have a live attack, and we have just hopped into it. It's really advanced in the attack, though, unfortunately. We weren't able to catch it super, super early. Of course, we want to give Blondie her credit, but Messi hitting Eros. Messi hitting Eros. And so we can see here that it's a Town Hall 11v11 attack. Wow, are they going to get the 3-star here?
Very well may. Yeah, most of those defenses are going down. There's still plenty of balloons swinging all around the base. Drop it onto those cannons, and that'll do it, Klaus. No more defenses left, and how many of those balloons are still up and running? That's insane.
Yeah, that looks like it was an overpowered attack. Unfortunately, we didn't see how it was all set up, but look at that. If you look at the bottom, he's actually holding on to a haste. He didn't even need that thing. He's what you call in the industry, he's going to swag that haste spell.
My goodness, absolute destruction, and over a minute left still. Messi just wrecked this base. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That was an absolute domination. Congratulations to Messi, earning a 3-star for his clan, the North Watchers, and helping him pull up against Dark Looter Z. They're now still behind 2 stars, actually, 135 to 137.
That's right. So both clans have now used the exact same number of attacks, 84-84, 135 to 137. Dark Looters with the advantage right now. As you can see, their Town Hall 10s have 3-starred other Town Hall 10s with 21 3-stars compared to 18, and now the 11v11 attacks as well. North Watchers has the advantage, so we still have a flip-flop. This thing is still neck and neck. Like, you can't call this one at this point now.
Not at all. They are even on attacks used, though, and so that's kind of an interesting stat there. Dark Looter Z ahead by 2 stars, but with 16 attacks each, these guys have got a long way left to go. Still an hour and 20 minutes in the war, but I think it's finally time to get into another attack. Enough from us, Klaus. Who's up next?
Who's up next is we're going to be showcasing Che Guevara's other Town Hall 9 attack. We don't want to forget that Town Hall 9 is where the majority of players are at right now, because Town Hall 9 is a huge Town Hall, 50 hero levels, and so we're going to show off some more Town Hall 9 action. So Che Guevara, I understand you got, again, that 12 pack in this war. Excellent job. So we're going to show off one of your attacks, and it's going to be a good one. So let me hop in and figure out exactly which one we're going to show here. Let me check it out here. Yes, number 43 in your first attack. So this was your first attack in the war,
yes, it was.
I assume?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then we'll be checking out your work. You're going to do good work.
Let's do it.
All right. So Che Guevara going in against Kieran. Hope I'm saying that one right. Kieran, and he's using, again, the witches. We're seeing witches all over the place here in the CWL for Town Hall 9.
My goodness, this space is about to get witch slapped. Look at all of those spawning ladies pulling out the skeletons with a golem to tank down there at the 6 o'clock position, and another one over at 5 o'clock. Plenty of meat shield in front of these ladies to get the damage dealt. He's sent in his Barbarian King in the center there to get a little bit of work done as well. That Lava Hound up top could cause a little bit of trouble, might force the retargeting of some of those troops. Looks like the Archer Queen and Wizard have focused on them now.
Absolutely, and of course you see that those bowlers, those max Town Hall 12 bowlers, I mean, they just do so much damage that they kind of just pick apart the buildings at Town Hall 9 because Town Hall 9 buildings don't have a lot of hit points. And so that is what happens. Town Hall 12 gets released, Town Hall 9, you see those bowlers just absolutely wrecking, absolutely gutting through bases. I'm going to go into 2x now that we're halfway through the attack here. But just absolutely amazing. And of course, if you have these, I think these witches over here, by the way, are the real MVP. The healers and the witches, they've been absorbing giant bombs and Teslas all day long. Very, very nicely done. And we're going to finish this baby off. I love seeing those skeletons running in 4X. Look at these guys. Look at them.
Oh my goodness.
Boom, boom.
The skeleton army wrecking through the rest of that base. Excellent job to Che Guevara. And you know, we've got another attack to hop into right away. This is actually a live hit from Fear Forbidden by the North Watchers attacking Evechek. He's almost destroyed all of the buildings. Not much remains, but that is a devastating air bomb that just went off against those balloons. One more balloon still left, trying to finish off this wizard tower. That could cause a lot of damage to the remaining balloons, and an Inferno tower in the way. It looks like they are not going to be able to finish off all the defensive buildings here. With a Tesla Expo, Inferno tower, and a wizard tower still up, I think Fear Forbidden has come just a little bit too short of getting the 3-star here.
Oof, yes, that looks like it's not going to be a successful attack here. I've actually got another attack in the war, if you don't mind swapping us over. We've got a Town Hall 10v10 attempt, and it's pretty early in the attack. The wall wreckers are in. Unfortunate fail for Fear for Forbidden over at North Watches, but we have Ken here at Dark Looter Z, and it looks like he had a, what is that, maybe a Clan Castle kill fail, unless he decides to use his poison spell here, unless maybe the Queen will be smart. Queen, there's a witch behind you. Okay, ability, we have another chance. Get the Queen, there we go. All right, there we go, very, very nice. All right, so now that that Clan Castle is down, I think they probably wanted that enemy Queen to go down as well with 35 hogs remaining. A very nice split, by the way, with these heroes. So let's just, let's find out. Where are these hogs gonna go into now?
Oh, over on the left side of the base, it seems. They're going to be knocking through some archer towers, cannons, mortars on the outside, but that single target Inferno could cause a little bit of trouble. Wizard towers, of course, deal a lot of damage as splash damage, though, so that can cause some difficulty for the hogs. Giant bomb goes off, but fortunately that heal spell is going to keep him nice and healthy. Can is still looking pretty good with this attack. What do you think, Klaus?
Well, I think that this is definitely looking a little bit, I mean, it looks good, but that enemy Queen being up and no skeleton spell being in the little, well, there is a skeleton spell, but it's not going to do the work. That enemy Queen, that level 40 Queen, is just popping shots, wiping out hogs left and right, and then that bomb tower is going to finish it off. So unfortunately, we saw two fails in a row. Can did get that 2-star though, but it's not going to work out.
Not quite this time. Good scouting information to share with his teammates back at Dark Looter Z to try to finish this base off. But yeah, that Archer Queen is absolutely devastating for the Hog Riders. If there's nothing that they can do to target her and finish her off, then she will definitely be able to pop them down one by one. Skeleton Spell can help a lot, as you noted, though. You can spawn it anywhere in the entire battlefield and hopefully be able to get those skeletons to stack up right on top of the Archer Queen to finish them off.
I love how valiantly those wizards fought. They tried their hardest to get through that wall, and then unfortunately, like, they knew they were going into something dangerous, and they still tried it. So good try to them, and of course now the attack will end once this archer gets smacked. Yep, there we go. So that's a 71% 2-star for Can. Nicely done. Good try, good try. And wow, we have another live attack. I think this one's actually a scout. Should we kick it over to somebody live in studio now, Woody? What do you feel?
Fine. I'm liking that. Unfortunately, in this last attack, he cannot get the 3-star, but yeah, let's get a new one up here. I want to see some destruction, Klaus, some utter destruction.
All right then. Well then, I think the utter destruction should come from none other than North Watchers, Stick.
Yeah, I'm planning
Stick,
to
you ready to go?
Yeah, planning to attack 16, so I think I'm ready.
Attacking number 16. All right, sounds good. Let's check it out then. The Dark Looters number 16 is Thanos.
All right, so best of luck to you, Stick. At 10v10 attempts. Now I actually checked in, and Stick had a very, very close attack in his first. So his second attack worked. We're really hoping, we're really gunning for him to get this 3-star. And he's a confident attacker, so let's see how he decides to pull this one down. He actually shared with me the first night here in Helsinki that he was actually very comfortable with kill squad attacks. So what that means is that you can see that wall wrecker. That's a kill squad attack. You dive into the base, you've got golems tanking, and you want to take out the objectives. Generally, clan castle, queen, and potentially any kind of key defenses.
Okay, yeah, clan castles can be an absolute annoyance. They can really wreck an attack if they get too much damage. Look, I think I see some goblins in that clan castle too, trying to find some gold around here. Not this time though, they're targeting troops instead, and looks like Stick has got a little bit more work left to do to finish it off. Poison spell well placed though, is able to finish off the witch, and CC troops have now gone down. Still plenty of hit points left on both of these heroes, and they're going to try to gut this base.
That's right. So what he's hoping for now is to take out this enemy queen. If he gets rid of this enemy queen, then he is in a very, very good spot. And his queen, look at this. Clan castle goes down, straight for the queen. Boom. Pops the ability, takes her out. Oh my goodness. Yep. And now the hogs coming in from the south. It's a hog parade, and it's going to be a destructive one because look at this, guys. Heal spells for days. He's got 3 more heal spells on top of this one for 4 to keep the bacon alive.
Yeah, that was a great placement on that heal spell, and nice timing too. You just noticed a giant bomb went off and hit a bunch of those hog riders, but it's not enough to kill them. And once again, another giant bomb goes off, but underneath that heal spell, those hogs are sitting pretty and happy to continue the assault along the western side of the base. Now moving into the 10 o'clock position and trying to finish off the last remainder of these towers. 1 heal spell left. And that'll be really helpful against this bomb tower up on the top, which can deal a lot of splash damage to them.
Oh my, so it looks like the pathing is going to be, oh, there's a very nice split actually, starting to damage that Inferno tower. Giant bomb goes off, but hey, those hogs stay healed up, and now it is all about that sweeper. It looks like Stick is going to grab the 3 stars, the crowd, and the teams go wild. Even Dark Looter Z is happy for him. Right? Yep, they're very happy for him. Very nice.
Some poison in the center too.
Oh, we got to poison that clan cat. What is that? What does that mean exactly? What is that? That's a swag poison.
He poisoned the queen, but she's already dead, man. You're beating a dead horse.
Oh.
Nonetheless, 95% and still plenty of time left. An easy 3-star for Stick. You really stuck it to him. Great job, dude.
Yeah, no, that was a very nice attack. Now Stick with the 3-star, reaching up 14 ranks as well. Like, that is very impressive on his part.
Yeah. When he attacks with hog riders, can we call it a pig stick? Is that fair?
Sure. Whatever you say, my man.
Stick, tell us. What do you think of that last attack? I think it went perfectly.
As long as I 3-star, you can call it whatever you want.
That's great. All right, Klaus, you ready to get into the next game?
Yeah, sorry about that started there, man. I was looking
trouble.
for the next replay. We're going to show another Town Hall 9 attack, and it's going to be from the DLZ side. We have Mark going in on Ice Cold Dabro. And of course, the replay has now kicked on up. We're going to switch over to the gameplay now. Very nicely done once again to Stick. I know he's really looking forward to getting that 3-star on the stream for you guys. So be sure and like the stream and give him some love in the chat. Now, here we go. We have Mark, and this is one of the best Town Hall 9 attacks that you will find in a CWL attack, CWL war. We have the Hog Riders. We're seeing a lot of hogs and a lot of balloons today, eh, Woody?
A lot of hogs, yeah, they target defenses, and so do the balloons, which make them extremely effective at going for 3-stars. You know, there's a lot of attackers out there that prefer safer strategies, maybe like Golem and P.E.K.K.A. and Wizard. A long time ago, I used to use that strategy, but typically only get 2-stars with it, and that's just not enough for these expert warriors. They really want to try to get all 3 of them, and so they go in as hard as they can with these troops that target buildings. Nice
Exactly.
spell here, though, Klaus.
Oh yeah, no, the defense-loving troops are definitely very popular in war clans like this, and that was a very nice poison spell, by the way. But now we're seeing the clan castle went down, the enemy queen is now down, and look at it, 1 hog. What are you doing? Why are you? Okay.
Maybe checking for a bomb, you think?
Yeah, he was a tester. Maybe there's a giant bomb there. Let's send in 1. I'd rather get damage to 1 hog than 20, so that was a really nice move for him. And now here are the heal spells going down. Of course, he's got 3 more heal spells to use here. Mark, an expert Tunnel 9 attacker. And ooh, look at that giant bomb, gonna absorb it very, very nicely. And one thing I hate about these hog attacks, though, is the king. He's following these poor hogs around like a lost puppy. It drives me nuts, man.
Not much left to clean up for this base. The Hog Riders finish off the last remnants of these defenses, and still plenty of troops. It looks like we're going to be wrapping this thing up pretty soon, Klaus.
That's right. Yeah, we got a live attack. We wanted to get through showing all the defenses, so let's check out the cleanup here. Very clean. Swag heal. Oh yes, that was absolutely beautiful. And now we need to kick it over to that live attack here in studio. We have Eve Check getting hit right now. Oh, Eve Check is in studio right now. Getting attacked against by Boog. North Watchers. 10v10 attempt.
Scary defenses here. The Archer Tower still being protected by the gold storages. Balloon doesn't want to go for him, though, and will this drop be enough? Gets the hit, and that'll do it. The Boogeyman is going to town. He's jumped out of the closet and is going to be wrecking Eve Check's base for the 3-star hit, Klaus.
That was insane. That was crazy. That one balloon, we keep our focus on that balloon right now. That balloon had no health left. I mean, one shot and it would have been done. But perfect timing. Boog getting that tunnel 10v10 triple on Eve Check. I see Eve Check's face over there. He's not happy with himself. Well, actually he's not unhappy with himself. He's happy for the opponent. Is that right over there, my man? Yeah, but it was an amazing attack. Very nicely done for Boog. What do you think Boog means? Just Boog.
He's the boogeyman, man.
Oh, that makes sense.
He's just the boog.
He's the boogeyman.
Yeah.
Boogeyman in training. Now I get the whisper in my ear that there's another live, and actually it is Agent 34. Is that no? That's not the same agent. Okay, I looked over wondering if this is like a sneak ninja attack for Agent, but Agent 34, another agent over in North Watchers, going in. This is a 12v12 attack attempt. And with the Queen Walk and the Lalo. What do you think? How do you think this one's going so far?
Looks like a pretty decent start. Those witches in the center are really giving me the jitters, though. I'm not sure if this Archer Queen's gonna be able to get all the way through him. Oh, goes down, and that's not a good start to the attack. Those witches can be deadly, especially when you've got that anti-air fire going up against. Unfortunately, though, those skeletons cannot target air troops, and so might still be able to pull this off. Agent 34 going in with the 11v11 attack, rages up some balloons in the center. They're all kind of clumped up, though, and taking a lot of damage from that Eagle artillery, Klaus.
Absolutely. This is still looking pretty good, to be honest. I mean, the Grand Warden is still following. The witches do very little damage. The skeletons are really the key for the witches, and as long as they can get through this sweeper is the key. If he can get through that, there you go. I really do think that this is a confident attack here. Nice. As long as they get through at least one of these wizard towers quickly, and then maybe the Inferno Tower, we're just hopeful for everything here. Oh my goodness. Yep, everything is approaching into the Inferno Tower. It needs to go down quick. There it is, and now we've got about half a dozen, maybe a bit more. Is it gonna be the triple? I think it is. The crowd goes wild. The team is excited. Oh, look at all that cleanup on the left-hand side. Yeah, that is definitely a triple.
I was a little bit worried just watching those balloons, especially with those skeletons still trying to chip away at him, but there's actually plenty of lava pups and so many minions still left here. Nothing that the skeletons can do about it, and with good, decent amount of time left, Agent 34 has secured the 3-star against Basti from Dark Looter Z.
Wow, look at that. Agent 34's hounds, minions and pups are too busy with the skeletons to worry about the important stuff, like the wall, the gold storage. So that's going to be the 3-star. No help from these guys, but very, very nicely done for Agent 34 within a Town Hall 11v11 triple.
Hey, don't blame the skeletons. They can't even fight back, Klaus. Come on.
Well, I can blame whoever I want, Woody, but no, seriously, yeah, the skeletons, they were just standing there like, what am I supposed to do?
No, just bones sitting on the ground. Can't you, like, throw your sword up or something? Try to hit him. I guess not.
I would have tried if it were me. But I think we need to kick it over to DLZ now. I mean, Eve Check's base has got wrecked, but now we need to get into a live attack. Valentine!
Again.
Are you ready?
Let's do it.
I'm ready.
Dude, I can tell you're totally in the zone right now, and I love it. But you have got to do a live attack for us, my man. So who are you going to be attacking?
Actually, there are only 2 tents left, and I attacked Raven already, so I'm going for number 20.
All right, so you're attacking Kid?
Yeah.
All right, my man. Well, when you are ready, make it happen. Good luck.
An easy choice here for Valentine. He only had one other Town Hall 10 that he could possibly attack. He's definitely going to be aiming for the 3-star here so that Dark Looter Z can clean up the rest of these Town Hall 10 bases and start to focus on the more difficult targets, the Town Hall 11s.
That's right. They want those Town Hall 10s cleared. The Town Hall 9s have already been cleared, so their next major target is those Town Hall 10s. Right now, DLZ has the advantage right now with 1-star 139 to 138. So therefore, I think this attack is very highly anticipated. We need to get those Town Hall 10s down. We need to start seeing all the 11s go down like we just saw Agent 34 take out Basti. Going to be a good time here, folks. Poison spell over that Clan Castle and a bunch of giants. We haven't seen a whole lot of giants in this stream so far, but hey, you know what? Their big shoulder pads, their armor, they are why did the Queen just go for the builder hut? What is wrong with her?
Gotta take out the builder hut.
She still got it. You know those builder huts, they're dangerous things.
Billy
there
might
we go.
jump out and start trying to rebuild the base while she's destroying it.
Oh, that's a good point, Woody. I don't think it works that way, but, you know, hey, it is all good.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, he does not get all 4 of the air defenses. I'm not entirely sure that was about. Oh, my goodness. How lucky is that?
My goodness.
Wow.
What a snipe.
Valentine getting down the enemy queen. I was about to say that's going to be a problem, but apparently not for Valentine. Again, we have mentioned already, he is one of the best Town Hall 10 attackers in the CWL, and we can assume best in the world. So I think we just saw a little bit of glimpse of that. Whether that was luck or skill, it don't matter. I was still impressed.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a safe assumption, and with the sharpshooter hit of that Archer Queen, that was one of the biggest defenses still left up from the kid's base. So looks like North Watchers are sweating right now, hoping that they can hold off this against this balloon attack. But still, look, that Lava Hound is still up and running.
That's right. Now all the air defenses are down, so that means that all the defenses are just gonna. I mean, the Hound is just gonna go to the nearest defense, just like the balloons do. Fortunately, hey, that's actually not.
Yikes.
Okay, I don't know. That was scary.
Scary.
They got the Wizard Tower down. That's one of the worst things that a balloon can run into. And lucky bounce back, because now, watch this. Once the Expo goes down, the Hound's going to get ahead of the balloons, hopefully.
Okay. Oh no, a balloon goes down first, and there's
Stop
only
the thing that
2
you're doing.
left now.
Okay, perfect.
Still
Perfect.
a Tesla in the bottom corner, though.
Oh my goodness, this is close. Is there anything in the left? Yeah, just a little cleanup going around everywhere. We really need. Well, actually, you know what? I think even if they go down to the Tesla, the Hound is going to keep the, what do you call the aggro of the Archer Tower, hopefully. Is that?
Yep, I think it still is within range.
Oh my goodness. So all the defenses are going to go down. It is going to come down to time. Please pop, Hound. Pop.
Oh, if the Lava Hound pops, it becomes a lot easier to clean up the base. It
Wow.
does.
That was incredible. Of course, I'm going to call that a little bit of luck, but that was still amazing. With that Hound popping, they definitely have the cleanup, and that is a triple.
A 3-star here live on stage. Valentin looking very happy with his performance. Tell us, man, do you think you're going to get the win because of that attack?
I'm not sure. I mean, it depends on our 11 performance, but yeah, it's one hit more to smash their 11s, and
absolutely 10v10s are a tough hit, and you just helped to close out.
Yeah.
And not many left.
Yeah, actually, another guy tripled also, so we clear 10s with 10s now.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, all the 10s are gone then while we were watching that.
That was funny. The whisper in my ear was like, there's no live attack. I'm like, nope, there is not, because it was a triple. So now Dark Looters is up 141 to 138. There's a 3-star advantage now for Dark Looters Z. And now Dark Looters Z has cleared all the Town Hall 10s.
But they've used
so
2 more attacks,
They
right?
can, yes, actually, Dark Looters Z has only 10 attacks left. Meanwhile, North Watchers has 12 attacks left. So it's still very close. You cannot call this. But of course, with Dark Looters Z having all of the Town Hall 10s cleared, they can put all of their focus now on the Town Hall 11s.
Expert performance from Valentin there, and I think it's just about time to hop into the next attack. What do you say, Klaus?
I say we do that. Let's actually check out, since there's no live attacks right now, I kind of want to check out another Town Hall 10, or I'm sorry, another Town Hall 9 attack, and it's going to be from our boy Che Guevara over there. 12-pack master. We're going to show off another one of your Town Hall 9 attacks. Everyone, the folks at home want to see their homeboy over there, Town Hall 9 Beast. So let me hop in here, and we're going to check out the replay. It's hard to talk and read and think all at the same time, but here we go.
Let me handle it, Klaus.
Could you just handle it for me?
Here he goes.
There we go.
Che Guevara, the 12-pack master, the Town Hall 9 from down the line. He's moving in hard with witches, golems, wizards, and even healers to give a little bit of help to this push.
Moving in from 2 different corners, Klaus. At the 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock position on this base, he has got a great pincer movement.
That's right. Now I'm back and I'm ready to focus and ready to commentate for you guys. This is actually another excellent witch attack, and another one where you see he actually uses healers on the left but not on the right. He actually leads with a golem on the right. That is really interesting. I want to, don't let me forget to ask him about that one there.
Okay.
Because that's some deep level strategy, some Town Hall 9 witch professional attacking right there. But obviously you can see the single most important thing there is that the bowlers, king and queen, everybody are in the middle, and that clan council was not a detrimental factor to the attack.
Yep, still plenty of firepower cruising through this base. That king at full hit points nearly. The queen in the same spot, and those golems still looking quite healthy. Defense is crumbling under this might. Moritz, aka Che Guevara, here taking out the number 39 from North Watchers, and looks like just this kind of top compartment with the cannons could cause a little bit of trouble, maybe take out a witch or two. The Golemites, unfortunately, a little bit stuck behind on that back wall, bashing it through. But Skeletons are providing a great wall for those damage dealers, and it looks like he'll still be quite good to go with the bulk of his force in the center of that base, pulverizing the remaining storages in the larger tower there at the 9 o'clock position.
That's right. So there's only a couple of point defenses left. One of the last goes down. So you have one archer tower having to deal with an entire section of every single witch that he brought. I mean, it's like way too many skeletons, way too many witches, overpowering the base. Very nicely done for Moritz for the 3-star. Excellent job, my man.
Well done,
Excellent job. And we have a live attack, so while we watch that and show that on the screen, I want to ask you, Che, that what I said. Why did you put healers on the bottom and the golem on the top?
Because on the right side there were no air defenses. It's actually that simple.
No air defenses on the bottom, so you just through healers in there?
Yeah.
So nothing else really matters, wizards or anything?
Well, of course, the wizards mattered, and the what's it called, the blower, the air blower, of course. Have to concern about the air blower.
That's true. You want to watch out for that air ripper.
Yes.
Well,
and where the clan castle is and some other small things.
So everything matters, and you're just a pro?
Well, you can say that, actually.
Yeah, I'll say it for you. All right, well, while we were listening to Che give us some Town Hall 9 strategy with the witch slap and the healers and whatnot, Devin the Third, I believe, this is a full-fledged dip. We got a Town Hall 11 hitting a Town Hall 10, and notice he's going with what I would consider a pretty safe strategy there, Woody, a bowler witch, or in other words, a bow witch attack strategy.
Is that what we call it?
That's what I'm going to call it.
Okay, sounds good enough. Yeah, big attack going up through the gut of this base. Still has really healthy heroes, and there's not a whole lot that a Town Hall 10 defender can really do against this sort of strength, but you can clearly see if you are a Town Hall 11 and you're looking to dip down and hit a 10, the strength of this specific army composition, you've got bowlers and witches providing so many forces on the ground that can swarm the defenses and prevent them from being able to lock on to any one target. Still plenty of health left on the heroes and so many troops left. Devin the Third goes for the 3-star crush of Lucas's base from the Dark Looters.
Oof. All right. Well, that was an excellent dip. Of course, sometimes this clans decide, you know what, 11, just wipe out that 10. We don't want to worry about it anymore. So that's what they did there. Score is now 141-142, still neck and neck. And we need to hop over to North Watchers and see what they have for us. So, Agent, you're next, my man. Who is your target?
I'm going to be hitting number 3, Knowledge.
Number 3, Knowledge. All right, well, that base has already been 2-starred, so best of luck to you, my man, and we're hoping for that 3-star.
Thank you.
Good luck to him. He's actually on the leading team right now. North Watchers have pulled ahead. They're tied on total number of attacks used, but North Watchers have 142 stars to Dark Looters Z's 141.
And each of these teams have used 90 attacks out of 100. That's a lot of attacks, Woody.
It sure is, boss.
I'm glad that most of them were done before the stream started, to be honest. It would be chaos, but 10 attacks left, and one of them is Agent of Chaos. And okay, I can't get into the attack.
Shout out to the many content creators who have been streaming these matches for the past 22 hours, though. Be sure to go check out and subscribe to the Champions War League YouTube channel if you want to check out these attacks and more to come.
Absolutely. So here we are, guys. Agent of Chaos. Somebody finally let me into the war. There's only a limited number of spectator slots, but we are in now. Agent of Chaos going in on Knowledge, an in-studio attack, and this Queen Walk to set it off. Look at that. He's got 12 Valkyries and 12 Hogs. Have we seen a lot of Valkyries yet, Woody?
Not too many of them. A beautiful placement on this Rage spell, and that keeps his Archer Queen up and healthy. Yeah. Plenty of help from those healers as well, and knocking down as many defenses as he can. Those heroes are still quite healthy, and another Barbarian King still in tow. Agent of Chaos has got a massive strike starting off with this push.
By the way, one thing I want to mention, Woody, is that Agent of Chaos is one of the few players, actually I think the only player here, who is playing on a phone. Everybody else has opted in for attacking on a tablet, but no, he's kicking it old school. He's going with a phone. So what's cool about that, he says, and we'll ask him more detail later, is that he's able to reach the entire base easily as opposed to having a tablet where everything is a lot more spread out. So definitely a different mentality. I prefer the iPad, old eyes. Can't see the little screen that well. But at this point, Agent of Chaos is definitely showing us that he has full control and understands what this Queen Walk and all these Valkyries are going to be up to here. And for every step of this attack.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, all these rage spells have been perfectly targeted so far. That Archer Queen going back up to full now with the help of these healers. I'm just a little bit worried about this Inferno Tower, but it looks like Agent of Chaos has got the perfect solution, sending in the Hog Riders to finish that thing off, wiping through the east side of the base. He still has a big chunk of this base left to destroy, though. You think that these barbarians over on the left side are going to help out much from the King?
Oh yeah, the barbarians are always a nice tactful, distraction there. But unfortunately, the queen dies. That was a very unfortunate event there. But he uses Hogs to kind of start sniping the Inferno Tower that his Valkyries had missed. They went right around, left the Inferno Tower all by itself, the lone Inferno Tower up there, and now these Hogs are kind of swinging through the base. There's actually not a lot of power hitters left on this base. The healed bowlers might be able to take this on if these Hogs can get enough down. It's going to be a close one, Woody.
I don't think so, Klaus. There's just so many hit points left on these walls. That is really the strength of those super-powered walls. And, finally these bowlers are going to start to crack through, but time is running out. With only 15 seconds left, these bowlers just don't have enough time to roll through the space. Even if they would have been able to with infinite time, you just don't have that in Clash of Clans. You're limited to those precious 3 minutes. Still a great attack from Agent of Chaos. Performed very well in the first couple of minutes here and earns the 86% 2-star for his clan.
Unfortunate fail for Agent of Chaos. I mean, it's a lot to ask for, 3-starring at Town Hall 11. It's still not easy. It's not something that anyone can just do. It takes a lot of planning, and Agent of Chaos kind of proved that. Like, he has a lot of experience, a very good war player, and still got stumbled up a little bit. I need to know what went wrong there.
Agent, will you tell us?
I just sent the goblins before the town hall went down. They were supposed to take out the gold storage.
Got it.
The stream schedule had to attack right now, but that was a
That
mistake
kind of
by
messes
me.
up the funneling, though, since the goblins weren't able to take it
the
out.
gold storage and the dark barracks stayed up, so that drew the queen the opposite way that I meant for her to go. So it's my mistake.
Rough. Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, we keep saying these attacks are so tactful. There are 50 different things that could go wrong, and if one of them does, usually things don't go the right way. So Agent really tried hard, and just one little mistake, and things don't go the right direction. So I think now we need to kick it over to Dark Looters and see if they have a response for us. So Corny, been looking forward to seeing you attack all day, my man. Let's see. What do you got for us?
I'm going to hit number 7.
Number 7.
Yeah.
All right. Well then, Corny, best of luck. Go for it when you're ready.
Thank you.
Corny, a tactful attacker and also making very great tactical moves. We'll see how he does on number 7. Representing Dark Looters Z, they are down 1 star right now, but are going to try to make great use of this attack to get a couple of more against Agent's Hero over on the North Watcher side.
That's right. So we're into the attack here, guys. It's a 11v11 attack attempt once again. Corny attacking Agent's Hero. Number 7 versus number 7. Is this lucky 7 or unlucky 7? I feel like it's going to be both in this attack. But it's a Bow Witch. Look at this. We got our bowlers and our witch. Remember, we named this attack Bow Witch earlier.
Yes, yes.
That's a fairly well-known name. I'm not going to try to take credit for that one. Okay. But Bow Witch going in now. The corners very well funneled. And what that means is that he is hoping that the majority of his attack, the wall record going through the walls, will be able to force the majority of his troops into the middle of the attack, into the middle of the base, so that he can gut the core and come out the backside with a 3-star.
It's really a beautiful strategy. A lot of the times you have to make very precise surgical movements to try to take out key defenses, but this Bow Witch strategy just flattens a base, sweeping from one side to the other entirely. It looks like a little bit of misplay here on the around, I guess that's the 7 o'clock position with an archer tower still up. But the sweep is still looking quite good on the northern and eastern sides of the base. Finally able to take out that archer tower and move in against the Barbarian King. He's a great defensive boon, though, for Agent's Hero. And what do you think of the rest of this setup so far, Klaus?
Oh, man, I think this Queen's ability was unfortunate because he's... Oh, wait, the jump spell's still up.
Hang on.
I thought it was disappearing. If he could get this Inferno Tower down, then I think this is an easy... Wow. The Queen redirected, and the little archer got the Inferno. I think that's going to be a 3-star there. I don't know, though. Only at 90 seconds left. Yeah, it's definitely going to be. I think it's pretty confidently going to be a 3, but you never know. These attacks, these bases can go either way. And look at that. Look at that Warden hiding behind the King, taking out the Archer Tower.
Pretty safe to me.
Right there. Archer Tower goes down. Very, very nice. And now I think Corny all he needs to do is get those bowlers from here through the wall, and he's got plenty of time to pull off the cleanup and get that 3-star.
You know, something I think it's pretty interesting about the way that this base went down. There seemed to be kind of a lot of lucky and unlucky hits, so it makes sense that these guys are both number 7 for their team. The fact that that Inferno Tower goes down was really good for the Archer Queen. A little bit of weird positioning on the bottom left side of this base, though, still leaves 2 Teslas up, but there still is quite a bit of tanking to help out this Witch. You see those skeletons spawned are going to be able to block these boulders for a little while here. 44 seconds left, so we very will likely see this attack play out. Tesla's zapping through these boulders, though, are making life hard for them.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so unfortunately the healers went over to the giant that's stuck behind the walls. This is gonna be, this is crazy close. Oh, one of them goes down. And is it gonna be, oh, he targets the wrong, what? Wait, oh my goodness,
the Witch got the Tesla first!
The Witch got the Tesla first, and that is gonna be a 3-star. One of the closest attacks I think I've ever seen in my life, that Witch. Why did that Witch go for the Tesla? That was crazy. The Witch clearly seeing this gigantic gold storage in front, yet no. She goes for the Tesla, and I think Dark Looters had a heart attack there. I think I did too.
Another really lucky break for Corny there at the end, but he had an amazing setup and definitely deserved that 3-star, earning 100% total damage for Dark Looter Z. That does mean that they got a couple more from that base and are now actually tied up overall against the North Watchers, 143 to 143, with only about, what is it, like 17 attacks left total for this war.
I need to talk to Corny. I'm sorry, but Corny, you're like sweating up here, my man. But you got that 3-star. You've got to feel like a king right now. How do you feel? What happened?
It was really close. In the end, the healer didn't switch from the giant, so that was kind of unlucky, I guess. But it turned out really well in the end.
Yeah,
it was
sure did.
Really clutch.
Absolutely.
But I'm happy it worked out.
Oh, I think your entire clan is happy. That was crazy. And I'm happy we saw that attack too. That was amazing. Well done. Very nicely done.
Thank you.
I just want to apologize, by the way, for all the lucky jokes that we've been making. They were a little bit corny.
Ooh, we had to use that.
Take me away.
We had to do it. Someone like this man, if he's crazy. Yeah.
Next attack, please, Klaus.
Yeah, so let's move on to North Watchers. We have King Nizam. King, tell me, man, who's next? What's up?
I'm gonna attack base 2 Nemesis with boulders and witches, straight from 12 and 3 side. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. So you said number 2, Nemesis?
Yeah.
All right,
base number 2.
All right, man. Well, when you're ready, throw it down. Ladies and gentlemen, 143, 143. There are 9 attacks left on Dark Looter side and 8 attacks left on North Watcher side with 47 minutes left in the war. Just a quick lowdown. Nemesis here has 1 star out. So that means that if he's able to 3-star, that's going to be 2 added stars. So Nizam, I think he's setting up his we're in. Oh, we're in. 11v11, 3-star attempt. Woody, I'm stoked.
No, this is a 12v11, actually. King Nizam is the only Town Hall 12 from North Watchers now. Most of his troops are still kind of at that Town Hall 11 mark, so you don't really want to call it a Town Hall. So he says, don't call me a Town Hall 12. I'm not there yet on offense.
Yeah, that's right. I'm analyzing the levels of every troop and heroes, and his offense is still Town Hall 11, so we can still call this an 11v11 for all intents and purposes for the stream. We don't want to call this one a dip, because honestly, dips are way easier. A 12 hitting at 11, a max 12 hitting at 11 would be a lot easier. So we don't want to take away any glory if he does knock off this 3-star. So he's actually coming in with the Bowler Witch once again. Some healers on the bottom side. As Che said, there's no air defenses down there, so that's why there's some healers. And he's hoping to get that kill squad into the core. Nice poison over the... Wow, actually, look at that multi-purpose poison. I mean, Clan Castle, Queen, that was awesome. Yeah, worked out great.
Great poison spell like that, you gotta call it the Plague, man. That thing wiped out the entire defensive setup for Nemesis. Still a great stab in the middle here from Nizam, and he keeps on going. This Barbarian King is wrecking as many structures as he can, finishing off an air defense now with the Bowlers and Archer Queen still behind to help him out. Where's the bulk of this attack still at, though? I see a pretty big push happening over at the 10 o'clock position, Klaus. Looks like some bowlers and witches still up there, but this Archer Queen's in a lot of trouble. Has to pop her ability in order to avoid getting burnt up by that Inferno Tower.
Yeah, fortunately, she was able to get that Inferno Tower down at the very last second. There is a giant on the right-hand side now tanking for that Wizard Tower, so I think those witches can wipe it out. So it's going to be, I don't know, it looks, I don't know. These attacks are so hard to watch because you can't tell how well they're doing, but I don't want to make a judgment here.
Okay,
I just don't
it's a
think
bit
it's going
dicey
as well as
for
the last attack.
for this push.
Yeah, I'm just not thinking it's going as well. Plus, look at this giant and these witches, they have to go through 2 walls to get to the outside, and that's where they really need to go.
Yeah.
So,
so quite a few defenses up outside the perimeter even. 2 Tesla towers that King Nizam might not have seen previous to this attack. The mortar over there over on the left side, 2 cannons. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a bit too much for this push to be able to get through, Klaus.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you have one big giant doing the tanking. You have oh well, okay. Wizard Tower is going to really hurt because that's going to take out all the skeletons from the witches. So I think we can probably call this one a fancy scout. It's not a fail. No attack in war is a fail. That's just a fancy scout, right?
Sure. Yeah, you can go ahead and call it that.
All right, there you go.
He's going to get some good information about this base. Wrapping up this attack without too much time left. Gets the 75% though. That's 3/4 chunked out of that base though.
Yeah, not bad. Well done.
All right, well played there. Nice attack, King Nizam. Tell us a little bit about your strategy trying to flatten that base.
I wasn't expecting for my healers to switch to the giant. Like, I was thinking to do a really big push from the 3 to 6 o'clock, and then they switch to the giant, and all my witches die, so that's changed the score.
Yep. Definitely need to have quite a few troops out in front to be able to give those guys the protection, or those gals the protection that they need to summon those skeletons through. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way, but great attack nonetheless, and good luck to your clan going forward. Klaus, I think we got another attack coming up soon, though.
Well, it's something to consider now that attack had only been, or that base had only been 1 start, so now it's been 2 starts. So let's look at the stats once again. We've got only 44 minutes left in the war. Dark Looter Z has 9 attacks remaining, and North Watchers has 7 attacks remaining. Again, only a 1-star deficit for Dark Looter Z. It is still completely tied up. The 10v10 stats, 20 for North Watchers, 23 for Dark Looters. Of course, the 9v9 are both 19 because there are 19 Town Hall 9s in the war. And then the 11-11 statistics are very close as well. 4 for North Watchers and 3 for Dark Looter Z. So, I mean, it is still, I mean, I feel like a broken record, but you know, you feel like somebody should start pulling ahead, but that's not happening here, Woody. So I think we need to give them an opportunity to succeed or fail here. We've got another live attack, and that live attack is coming from Dark Looter Z. We have Daniel.
Yeah, okay.
Daniel, who is going to be your target, my man?
It's number 2.
Number 2.
Yes.
Drew. King Drew.
Yes.
Can't get enough of these number 1 player Town Hall 12 attacks. Feel free to go whenever you're ready, Daniel, and best of luck to you, man.
Okay, thanks.
Yep, when you're ready.
You know, Klaus, I noticed that King Drew hasn't lost any of his stars whatsoever, so there's the potential here to grab all 3 if Daniel manages to pull this attack off.
Wow, so this could potentially be a 147, 144 lead now if Daniel can pull down this 3-star. And with only 7 + 9, 16 attacks remaining left in this war, it's going to be a mad dash to the end. That's all I've got to say about that, my man.
Coming down to the wire, Klaus. King Drew's base is now under attack by Daniel, the number 1 player from Dark Looter Z. He is a Town Hall 12 base, but as we noted earlier, most of these troops and spells, in fact, I think all of them here, have not yet been upgraded, so it's still effectively a Town Hall 11 attack.
That's right, 11v11, although Daniel's Giga Tesla, Town Hall 12 has the Giga Tesla. Again, offensively, still in effect a Town Hall 11. So an 11v11 attempt here. We have a Queen Walk up kind of like the near 2 o'clock area, 2 to 3 o'clock, and then you have a whole bunch of witches and bowlers if you look at the troops available section there at the bottom. So it's going to be interesting to see what Daniel is trying to do. If it were me, I'd be trying to avoid going up because there's that single targeting Inferno. But you know what? I'm not a pro player. I'm learning just as much as you guys, ladies and gentlemen, at home are learning right now. And it looks like that's exactly what we wanted to do. The exact opposite of what I wanted to do. That's kind of funny. That reminds me, that's humbling, actually.
I'm humbled checking out these attacks pretty much every single time, just like you, Klaus, and it's great to see the wall wrecker in action here now. It's going toward the town hall, but it has a very long route to do so, making its way through the archer tower with plenty of spells stacked up on this push, though. Daniel's got a very strong attack still crushing through this base. Dragon and Balloon on defense. Could that cause any trouble for this attack, Klaus?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you've got a lot of ground troops, and if that balloon kills just a few, like we saw earlier with the miner attack, then yes, that's going to be a rough thing. But he handled it very well. That Grand Warden popping at the right moment. Queen was following behind and was able to wipe out the dragon and the balloon. So everything is looking like it's going according to plan. But if you look at this base, it's just a funky base. It's just a weird base.
Yeah,
that's a good thing. That's a good thing because don't get me wrong. They're calling it a weird base. Like,
no,
it's just difficult to look at. It's difficult to plan for weird-looking bases. Like, typically, a base that's quote-unquote pretty is actually easier to defeat than a base that's quote-unquote ugly.
Yeah, the funky base designs can really help to frustrate attackers who just kind of want to go at it with a standard, easy deployment. But this time it looks like Daniel really did a great job of deconstructing what he needed to do to take this base out. He's at 75% now and still has 4 seconds left and is looking quite pretty here. He does have to contend with this Inferno Tower set to single mode over here in the bottom right compartment of Drew's base. And let's see how it plays out, Klaus.
I mean, something to consider is that he's still got a free spell and his Queen's ability. So I don't know. I'm feeling like it's a pretty confident 3-star here, but it depends also on this Queen. If the Queen goes to the right, then it's going to be difficult for them. But if she goes to the left, then I think that they've got it. Simply put, there's the Queen's ability. Inferno Tower going down. There it is, and now it comes down to time. Is he going to be able to grab this 3-star? Daniel, the leader of Dark Looter Z. It's coming down to the wire, folks.
Archer Queen not able to snipe that Dark Elixir storage. The bowler and archers are doing their best to take it down. Only 9 seconds left, though. The applause from the Dark Looters makes it seem like they've done it, and
with 4 seconds left, that is a 3-star for Daniel. Wow, the crowd goes wild. The chat likely is going wild. The team's going wild. Another nail biter for Dark Looter Z. That was crazy. And by the way, King Drew at home, sorry I called your base ugly. It's a great base. But Daniel, dude, seriously, how do you feel right now? Like, that's what I want to know.
Very good, to be honest.
He's got to feel good. Damn, Daniel, you really impressed us that time. I think you really knocked it away. But you know what, Klaus? We don't have any time to waste. There's 39 minutes left in this war. Let's hop into another attack. What do you say?
I would love to. I mean, let's see if maybe a live attack pops up in the next 5 seconds or so. If not, then we can hop in and check out a replay. We do have a list of the best replays that are in the war. So let's hop on over. It is going to be a Town Hall 10 attack number 22 and against number 28. So I've got the replay up on the board now. This is Agent 33. I cannot keep up with all the agents. North Watchers, is this the agent that's over here now? Is this you? Okay, this is you. Okay, all right. In studio attack replay, here we are. Agent 33 with a Queen Walk and Lalo, one of the best Town Hall 10 attacks in this war. Let's check it out here. Again, a 10v10. Now, this was significantly more difficult in the past, Woody. Town Hall 10v10 was kind of the wasteland of Clash of Clans there for a while, but with the addition of a couple of changes, you know, the wall record definitely helping, the ability to heal through Inferno Towers, then it's become a much more, I think, enjoyable Town Hall. What would you say about that?
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And of course, I would defer to your expertise judgment on that. We're seeing an attack right now from Agent 33 against Jalen in this Town Hall 10v10 attack.
It's okay.
The Queen making her way into some archers now with a poison spell to take them out. She won't have too much trouble dealing with the center of that base. Gonna snipe down a few more of these defensive structures while the King makes his way around the top side of the base to get a few more buildings destroyed. The main thrust of this push, though, is gonna be that Lava Hound, the Battle Blimp, and the 18 looks like balloons that Agent 33 has in order to take out the defensive structures.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This Queen Walk still going strong. Only a minute and a half left in the replay. So this was a very long-winded Queen Walk, and sometimes that's necessary. I mean, if you have the objectives, if you know what you're going for, and you really want to take it out, sometimes it's worth the wait. And that's, it's a key thing as a pro war player to have that patience. And look at this, that Queen, that enemy Queen has just, whoa, okay. I was about to say, I think we just lost our Queen Walk, but she pops her ability, and there goes the enemy Queen. Meanwhile, at the same time, Agent 33 throwing down the Lalo. I really am impressed with his ability to multitask. That's also a very difficult thing to do in this game.
Oh my God, yeah. And this queen is still going at it. She has got legs, man. She's in here to stay. Unfortunately, however, this Inferno Tower target, actually, never mind. I guess got to take that back. It's going to burn her up. But nonetheless, takes out a big chunk of the defenses, and it's going to be the battle blimp moving in now for Agent 33. He's still got plenty of troops stashed away in that battle blimp, and pops at a pretty much perfect position there, taking out the Wizard Tower first, and then going in for the remaining Tesla.
Those
Inferno Tower.
balloons. Beautiful stuff, man. Beautiful stuff. No, you're doing a great job. Keep going, Woody. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
Oh, no, not at all. There's not many defensive structures at this point, and that's just cleanup for Agent 33. Lots of balloons up on the top side of the base, and that is going to wipe them out. Well played to Agent 33, grabbing that 3-star hit.
That's right. So Agent 33 throwing it down. A beautiful Town Hall 10v10 3-star attempt and execution there. We just had to show you that replay because he just made it look. It was beautiful. When all the balloons hit the haste at the same time and went 2 different directions, that was a true balloon parade. And I love it. I love seeing those balloon parades. But we need to kick it over and see another in-studio live attack. What do you say?
Let's do it. How about King Nizam? I think he's ready to go.
I'm gonna do that again.
All right.
On a base 3, knowledge.
Let's do it.
I will try to adjust Aegis attack, so we will see.
Yep. All right, who are you attacking again? I'm sorry?
Base number 3, knowledge.
Base number 3, okay.
Yeah, base number 3, be ready.
All right, no, we're ready. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, then
Always.
good luck. All right, King Nizam, definitely a personality up here. I really enjoy his company. And he is going in on number 3, knowledge. This base has already been 2-starred, so if he can pull off this 3-star, that's going to give the clan another star, and they really need this to try to gain the victory here. North Watchers down by 2 stars, 144 to 146. However, remember, there are still a whole lot of attacks left. I believe 15 attacks left, including King Nizam's attack.
Interesting army composition here. He's brought almost the same number of Hog Riders and Valkyries, so it is a ground-based assault right now. We've got healers helping out the Archer Queen and the Grand Warden over there on the east side of the base, around the 4 o'clock position, taking down a few Dark Elixir drills, some more storage and mines over there before they can finally crack into the defenses. No trouble finishing off that Archer Tower, though, and with the heals from those healers, looks like they will be able to go quite a bit further into this base, Klaus.
Absolutely, and you can see down there at the bottom left-hand side, the war map, the swords are clashing. That means that there's another live attack, but we're going to stick here with King Nizam. He has a very, very Valkyrie-happy attack here, 13 Valkyries, and I don't know. How do you attack with a whole bunch of Valkyries like that? Like, I have no experience with that. I just know that they're strong. I've seen a lot of attacks.
You send them in fast, you sound the horns, because the flight of the Valkyries is something that you don't want to mess with. King Nizam, however, is using that Grand Warden to his limits, man. He's taken a lot of damage, but is now getting healed back up. These 2 heroes along the bottom side of the base have done a great job punching through the defenses, but I think they're a little bit worried about that in single target Inferno.
Yeah,
barely keeps his Archer Queen up there.
I know, that was what I was watching there, Woody. That the healer switched over to the Warden. Unfortunate turn of events sometimes, and he had to use his Queen ability. Again, unfortunate turn of events there. Oh, look at this. Now, I was about to say the Valkyries might go outside because if you kill the Inferno Tower, there's nowhere for the Valkyries to go, but he got a very nice funnel on the left, forcing everything in. So things are still looking nice. I mean, King Nizam really throwing it down here. He really wants to get this enemy queen down, and wow, okay.
I think he chose to go in here without a siege machine. He actually just dropped his clan castle, or what was that? I saw some bowlers pop out, but it looks like the thrust of this attack is still going strong over here on this right side.
I don't know. If you look at the bottom, you see the shield. You don't see the wall wrecker or the battle blimp. So I do think you're right that King Nizam decided to come in with a traditional clan castle, showing that it can be done, or at least attempted, with a whole bunch of troops without the siege machines. And look at this.
Do you count that as a swag hit for not using the siege machine?
You know what? I think we should.
I don't need it.
Yeah,
he doesn't even need it. I love it. He's got another heal spell too, and it doesn't look like that's necessary to get the 3-star either.
But what about the time? What about the time? We do have a time issue.
I think he's still
30
got
seconds to
good
go.
amount of time.
No race spells.
A lot of damage.
Queen is stuck behind the wall, though.
Oh,
that is a problem, I think. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Bowler can still help out, though. He can reach over those walls.
I don't know. 20 seconds to go. The bowlers are doing a good job.
No.
15 seconds left in the attack. Wow, the Warden with the snipe. That was very nice. So now it comes down to,
wait, why
are they going through the wall? What is happening here?
Oh, no.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, yes!
Goodness.
Wow.
My goodness, Nizam, knowledge might be power, but you are more powerful than he this time. Great 3-star hit.
Thank you.
That went almost perfectly. You had only 8 seconds left. Were you a little bit worried?
A little bit.
A little bit, okay.
I have to be honest with you.
Thank you, I appreciate that. But you had a swag heal spell. You had plenty of firepower left.
Swag. I had to drop in to be safe.
Okay.
So,
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Very respectful.
But remember, he still swagged the siege machine, so
That's
he didn't
true.
need
Yeah.
that. So
Hey.
that's still,
Yeah, I don't need a siege.
that was a solid. That was a solid attack, and now we're sitting here at 147, 145, still extremely close, with only 13 attacks remaining in the war. Let's pop it over back to DLZ, see if they have a response for us, and that's going to be flung right on back to Corny. Corny, tell me something. First of all, are you excited? Because I know I am.
I'm excited, yeah.
Good. Who are you attacking?
I'm attacking number 6.
Number 6.
Yeah.
All right. Well, whenever you're ready, show us the magic. Show us that DLZ magic.
Number 6 is Annihilagent.
Yeah.
One of the only remaining bases that the Dark Looters can go for on the bottom of this war. They're only missing 3 stars at this
Dann
point.
bin ich drin.
Good luck to you,
I'm
Corny.
in.
Yeah, I know. So Annihilagent, and there's 2 other bases that still have yet to be 3-starred on the North Watchers side. So Corny hoping to push the lead just a little bit here from 145, 147 to a 148 for his team here. It's going to be a close one, though. Of course, all of these attacks have been. It's been a fantastic stream thus far. This war has been absolutely crazy, and now Corny is ready to show us his 3-star attacks.
Champions War League certainly does have the very best of Clash of Clans competition. These 150 or so clans have been duking it out for months, and we finally are going to get to see Dark Looters Z and North Watchers finish off this grand finals and crown one of them champion. Corny moving in for the Dark Looters, trying to get one of the 3 remaining stars that the North Watchers have left.
I don't know why, but I feel like I've seen this attack before. I think that this base had already been either attempted or scouted. But with Corny coming in with this Queen Walk, and those swords clashing down below are missing a little bit of action. But Corny here, coming in with this Queen Walk from the south, going to be walking down. There is a lot of, I want to just say, stuff down there. This is just bad stuff down there, and he's going to have to be very ready for. Ooh, and there's those giants. We haven't seen enough of those giants today with some Bow Witch off the right-hand side. He needs to get his troops in there and needs to get that Inferno, Clan Castle, and Queen down as soon as possible.
Marching through this little corridor at the 2 o'clock position, the Archer Queen and all of these bowlers are trying to do their best to take out this Clan Castle, finish off the defensive Archer Queen as well. Looks like there's still a pretty good chance for Corny to make it through here. His biggest part of this attack, though, is just going to be these bowlers. The witches down there at that 4 o'clock position now are spawning as many skeletons as they can, but looks like they're going to be circling around the base and haven't quite made it into the interior. That's up to the Archer Queen to finish that job.
Ooh, it's like, so he has to drop his jump to get his bowlers to not just decide to go outside the base. If that had happened, it would have been over with. And unfortunately, his queen, who lost her healers to the bowlers and the witches, died in the core of the base. So now he's got a Bow Witch on the inside. He's got no spells remaining and a Battle Blimp with some max balloons on the left-hand side of this base. So this is looking a little bit scary. Corny just scaring us every attack, it seems. But we'll just see the results. I mean, looking at what defenses are left and the ranges of everything, it looks like it's either going to be very close or very close.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of troops left, but kind of running low on time now. Only 49 seconds to try to flatten another quarter of this base. He's got plenty of bowlers and witches, but they kind of just move a little bit slowly and still have a lot of walls to get through here, Klaus.
Yeah, it's looking like the attack is kind of falling apart here. I don't want to be completely pessimistic on it. I know he can hear me right now while he's attacking. But at this point, there's nothing else for him to do but watch and wait. So I think that what's going to happen here, if Bomb Tower goes off, King is going to kind of, hook around this base, and then he'll probably catch this Arch Tower, this Tesla on the top there, and that's going to be it. So he's probably going to end up with like an 85, 86%, maybe 87% 2-star here.
Fair enough. Well, while we were watching this attack, another attack was happening from Agent's Hero. Went up against Daniel from Dark Looters Z and didn't quite manage to get the 3-star there. Still a strong hit, and it's actually tied up now, Klaus. 147 stars from the North Watchers against 147 stars from Dark Looters Z. Great attempt here, though.
Yeah, that was an excellent attempt for Corny. He just, again, you keep scaring us, Corny. What's the deal? I'm sorry that didn't work out for you. What do you think went wrong?
I just wanted to make it like interesting to watch. The thing that went wrong is that the bowlers just didn't went to the center and went like down to the dark elixir storage, and so I had to use my jump other than planned, and yeah, that just went wrong.
Yeah, so you expected to use that jump to send them into that left-hand compartment.
I wanted to send them to the 9 o'clock compartment and use my siege machine to get the Inferno on 6 o'clock.
They reached a fork in the road and they forked left instead of forked right, and
Yeah.
I think that resulted in the whole attack getting forked
Yeah.
up. But well played and nice attempt there. 2 stars, and Dark Looter Z and North Watchers are still very closely tied up.
Wow, absolutely. So yeah, now we are at an impasse, ladies and gentlemen. After all the action, after 189 attacks out of the 200 in this war, it is all tied up 147 to 147 with, again, it's neck and neck. I mean, the 11 v 11 attempts right now are showing 4 successful 3 stars apiece. Dark Looters having the Channel 10 v 10 advantage by 3, and the 9 v 9 3-star attacks being even. So yes, Dark Looter Z having a bit of an advantage in the Channel 10 v 10 still. We are seeing a tied war. DLZ with 1 attack more than North Watcher. So it's a nail biter. I mean, is there a better word for that? I need another word than nail biter, because I feel like I've been using it over and over again. This war is just insane. Definitely what we expected to see here with 2 of the best clans in the world.
Tighter than my pants after one of these great meals we've been having here in Helsinki. I cannot wait to see who's going to finally edge out ahead. Dark Looter Z and North Watchers are really neck and neck. They're at a standstill. I don't know if it's a nail biter. There's so many different ways to describe this, Klaus, but I think the folks at home can really understand why these 2 clans were able to make it to the finals now. They are just so tightly matched up, and that's what we've come to expect from Champions War League. There's a great job in war weights and matching the 2 different clans that go up against each other every time, whether you're in the Invite League, as we see these 2 clans right now, or of any of the other leagues that exist in CWL. We can always expect a really close war, and something that goes down to the very end. That's very exciting.
Yes, it's absolutely exciting. And right now we're seeing it to where both clans have 3 bases to clear. North Watchers has 5 attacks to do that. Dark Looters has 6 attacks to do that. So neck and neck here. We don't want to miss any of these live attacks, but we have 24 minutes to go, and nothing's happening right now. This is like the calm before the storm, I think, because, again, we've got 11 attacks to go, and we're not... I think it's all going to happen at the very end. So if you're back at home watching the stream, guys, don't wait till the last second. Like, just go for it. All right? Do you think they heard me?
I think they heard you.
I hope they're watching.
Yeah.
All right, so let's check out a replay.
Let's do it.
All right, we're going to go in. We're going to check out Dark Looter Z, another Tunnel 10v10 attempt here. It is number 4. It's number 14.
Sounds good.
It's going to be it's Eve Check. We're going to check out Eve Check's attack.
I like it.
All right, so here we are, guys. Oh, wait, we have a live attack. Okay, we're going to bounce out. We're going to bounce out here. We're going to check out the live attack. There aren't very many of these left. Give me a spectator slot here. There we go. We're inside. Awesome. All right, so we're inside this live attack. We've got QQPP. I love that name, QQPP versus Annihilagents. All right, Annihilagent, this is the same base that we saw the attempt by Corny just a second ago. Looks like a very similar attempt here, very similar attack strategy. Queen Walk from the top, Bow Witch probably from the right, unless he decides to just throw us a big old wrench, or if the Queen decides to just go the wrong direction.
You know, I think it's pretty telling that there were no spectator slots at the very beginning there. Every member of these clans are watching as soon as they can to see how this goes. Only a few attacks left and everything on the line. Only one of these clans can become the champion of CWL Season 4 Invite League, and we're seeing a great Boulder Witch setup over here on the right side from QQPP. I agree. The name is pretty funny. Poison spell set up to knock down those witches, though.
That's right. So here we go. A great Grand Warden ability here.
Eternal Tome.
Yeah, the Eternal Tome. I love the name of that thing. And now we got, a bunch of boulders going in, and the heroes going in on the left-hand side now going into the core. This is how Corny wanted his attack to go. You can thank QQPP for being a beast here. And then the jump spell leading them into the rest, kind of opening up the rest of the base. Unfortunately, Queen very open to damage right there, and he didn't pop his ability. He could have easily taken out maybe another defense or two had he remembered or hadn't forgot, or just, would have seen that he needed to pop his Queen's ability. So that might be a problem. I don't know, but let's just see. What do you think, Woody? Do you think it's going to be a triple? roll?
I think he's still got a pretty good chance. It was a great battlement placement on the like 5 o'clock position down there, able to take out quite a few of the defensive structures. And I don't want to count all these bowlers, but there's still so many of them, and some witches to back them up as well. We do have one little bowler kind of focused in here on a wall with a healer distracted, trying to keep him healthy. But I think that the bulk of this attack is still looking pretty strong. 51 seconds left, though. Do you think he's got time?
I think, if anything, it's the time that's going to be a hard part for him. But I think he's got so many bowlers, and also the healers. Those healers.
Oh, that giant bomb could be deadly!
And that switch. Yes, the healers with a happy bounce, a happy switch, a very lucky switch, if you will, because the bowlers are now fully healed. And oh my goodness. Okay, how's this going to happen here? Hopefully, you know what'd be cool is if these bowlers bounced off the wizard tower and got the expo at the same time.
Stop shooting the wizard tower, Grand Warden. We don't need that. We need them to bounce onto the expo.
All right, well, you know what?
Still are going to get it.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a 3-star for QQPP, and we can give Corny some credit for using that strategy.
Yeah.
It was close.
Standing on the shoulder of giants, I guess we could say here, QQPP earns the 3 stars for Dark Looter Z, and I believe that means that they will pull ahead by 1 star. They are now 148 to 147, and they have plenty of attacks left. Can you tell me what happens in the event of a draw if they both get 150 stars, Klaus?
We're going to have to make up some rules.
I'm down, man. We got to get a tiebreaker if that happens.
Finally get to have our power struggle or whatever.
Amazing. If we have an actual perfect war, I'm not sure what we could do. Still plenty of attacks left for these guys to try to seal the deal. I think maybe we'll get a chance to check out another replay, though. What do you say, Klaus?
Yeah, we were trying to get into the replay there, so let's get into there. Again, it is number...
Eve check, right?
It was... is it Eve check? Yeah, we were going to check out Eve check's the base, and he's attacking number 9. So Eve check in studio here. We're going to check out one of his 3 stars, a replay. Yeah. I know, the live attacks, everything is going on. Yeah. It's crazy. How many minutes are left in the war, by the way?
20 minutes.
20 minutes. All right, so 20 minutes left with how many attacks? We got 10 minutes attack. 10 minutes left. I don't even know. 20 minutes left, 10 attacks left. I can't even speak right now, Woody. What is happening to me? I don't even know.
You'll soldier on, Klaus. I know you always do. We got a nice little bit of poke down here on the bottom from Eve check, using that Archer Queen to take out some of the buildings on the south side of the space. Even winds up sniping that Archer Tower, and that'll give her a little bit more of a chance to run around here unfettered. She's got that the wall wrecker to help her out, get into this base, and if that pump tower plays nicely with this attack, I think that she might still be able to help out with that CC as well.
Absolutely, and of course you can see here that he actually put his wall wrecker in front of that queen, that way that queen can go in, grab a whole bunch of buildings on the inside, because that wall wrecker doing all the work, getting all the damage down. And it's a great thing to see when an attack goes well, a funnel goes well, and everything goes into the core here. Now we do realize that there are some live attacks going, but I believe Eve check has, he's in studio. He deserves a little bit of this credit. So let's check out and see how this attack went down here. We have balloons under rage spell. We got the queen still alive with like 3 health left over there in the middle of the base, and that single targeting inferno unfortunately wiping her out. And it comes down to this: balloons under haste and heal. Heal?
Maybe so.
There's the heal. There's the heal.
There we go.
There we go. I was like, bro, you're gonna really swag. Are we really gonna have more swag? There's a lot of swag in this room, I'm telling you what. And now with all the balloons coming down actually over the heal,
the final defense.
The Archer Tower. There you go. Let's go ahead and speed on through. Watch this cleanup. Should be
I do love cleanup. It's one of my favorite parts of this game. Whenever you've destroyed every defensive building. Well played to Eve check. Grabs the 3-star.
Absolutely, and of course we can hop over to see Devin's attack. I believe that, yeah, Woody, you're already in there. Very nice. And it looks like Devin attacking a Nemesis here. It looks like it's not going that well. Did you happen to see some of that?
Well, I was watching a little bit of it while that last attack was going through, but this Archer Queen, unfortunately, having to pop her ability onto this wall is not getting down these defensive structures the way that she would want to. These walls are just so heavy. Nemesis has got a great base set up, and it's really tough to crack a nut like this. Devin is doing his best with still a few bowlers in that bottom right compartment. The healer's going to be able to get that Grand Warden back up and healthy again, but still so many defensive structures here to have to get through. I think that this attack is just kind of withering away at this point.
That's right. I think that's a fail, and so we're going to bounce out. We're going to check out Basti's bases over on my iPad here. Basti's attacking, unfortunately, attacking Devin 3.
Yeah.
That attack down there is going to be
finishing off Devin real quick here, and I'm sure we'll be able to get back to that one soon. I'm just watching over here until production switches it over. But the Grand Warden trying to snipe as many buildings as he can. Devin 3 with 36 seconds left here. Still looks like he's on the 2-star path, Klaus.
Yeah, that seems to be the case. I mean, all those bowlers going down in that attack. Yeah, the Grand Warden there, unfortunately, is all that there is left. There's 20 seconds left. That Grand Warden trying to get all of the damage here, sniping that elixir storage.
Yeah, I agree.
My.
2 stars, nice attempt from Devin. I'm really looking forward to seeing Basti, though, from Dark Looters. We have a little bit of a preview as he is attacking Devin. Let's go check that out. Not a whole lot left to this attack either, though, Klaus. It looks like it started to kind of fizzle a little bit early here. One wizard still left in tow to try to finish off this town hall, but I think that is also going to wind up being a 2-star.
There you go. Okay, I was about to say that the Eagle Artillery was making things a little bit scary, but Basti grabbing that 2-star. I believe that base had already been 2-starred.
Let's check out this attack from Drew, though. There are a lot of attacks happening really quickly, though. Drew going in against QQPP. Dark Looter Z under attack once again from the North Watchers, looking to try to get a 3-star on this base. Drew here is using a Lava Loon attack, but that last Lava Hound doesn't have very many hit points left, getting burnt up by an Inferno. Haste Spell on the Loons is helpful, though. We still have quite a few anti-air defenses in the bottom 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock position of this base.
Yeah, that's right. And of course, Drew here doing an excellent job cleaning up, but it doesn't look like there's any more spells that's going to speed stuff up. All there is left is this heal spell. Do you think he's got it in him? I mean, yeah, that heal spell trying to fight back against the DPS, but the damage hitting those balloons right now is overwhelming. And okay,
oh man,
go for the mortar.
Mortar.
Yeah, biggest threat right now. Good job, guys. Good job, buddies. You did a great job. Okay, well, unfortunately, then that's probably going to be a high percent. Where is the... Oh, the Town Hall's way up there. Yeah. I was about to say, where is the Town Hall? So yeah, that's a high percent 2-star. That was a confusing moment where I'm like, wait, where's the Town Hall?
You know, if the balloons had been able to take out that Archer Tower, or maybe even just the Expo, this big swarm of minions and lava pups might have been able to get the job done, but I think that with both the Expo and the Archer Tower up, there's just still too many defenses left on QPP's base. Drew made a great effort here, and it's going to even get a few swings against this Expo and start to try to take it down, but not enough firepower, and just ran out with 3% left, Klaus. Really unfortunate, but great attack nonetheless.
Absolutely. So a 97% 2-star attempt. So right now, guys, that was a mad dash. It's kind of like they heard me, like they're watching stream. They're like, oh, we're supposed to go ahead and attack. Remember when I told them to go for it?
Yeah.
So thanks, guys. Now we're down to 7 attacks remaining in this war. That's still a lot for 14 minutes of content. So yeah, we're right now at 148 for Dark Looter Z, 147 for North Watchers. Dark Looter Z.
Why don't you let me run through these stats while you pull up another replay, Klaus?
Oh, that's a great idea. Go ahead, buddy.
147, yeah, just like you said, for North Watchers, 97 attacks used, so they're down by 1 star and by 1 attack relative to the Dark Looters, who only have 2 more stars left to try to grab from the North Watchers. You can see that the 9v9 has been all cleared out. The 10v10s have pretty much been all cleared out. There's still 3 attacks left for the North Watchers to try to get on that side of things, but the 11v11s have also been relatively neck and neck. 4 3-star attacks so far from the North Watchers and 5 from Dark Looter Z. I think it's time for a replay, though. Klaus, you want to cue it up?
Oh, I'm in there. I'm ready. I'm good to go. So here we are. Angel the Great going up against Heroes here. It is a Queen Walk Lalo. So we have the Queen Walk going in on the right-hand side and a Lava Hound Balloon Minion combination. You call that like a Lalunian. Oh, look at that. Lightning spell for the Inferno Towers. For the Inferno Tower. How often have we seen lightning spells in this stream? I think that's the first time.
I think that is the first time. Yeah, we've seen those cloudy skies on this battlefield, able to take out that Inferno Tower and not even have to worry about that big supercharged beam. Archer Queen out the right side must not have been able to reach that Inferno Tower with so many walls and storages in between her and her target. Instead, now she'll have a chance to go free reign on the bottom side of the space without too much to oppose her. Angel the Great does a great job of sniping that key defense, and it looks like the defensive Archer Queen is starting to get a whiff of what's going on here. Do you think she's going to pop out and try to counter this?
Oh, if it were me, I would, to be honest. The Expo doing a lot of damage there, but now that it's down, that enemy queen will go down very nicely as well. And with the Clan Castle pulled out, more goblins. I've been seeing that a lot lately, like goblins, a Valkyrie, Baby Dragon, a Witch. Definitely something that the people at home would like to try out if they have a Clan Castle that can hold all those troops. You definitely want to use the combinations that these guys are using, because they're excellent defending Clan Castles for anyone who is not used to dealing with them, which is in a typical war.
Yeah, I think most of the time you wind up using those goblins just to try to distract, because they run so fast, they go straight toward the attacking troops and can frustrate anyone who has splash damage from being able to hit actually all of the troops there. So looks like Angel the Great's attack is still going quite well here with plenty of balloons up in here. The max level balloons, you can see the level 7 balloons turn red with their rage, and with plenty of them backing up this Lava Hound, I think that this attack is going to be able to get that 3-star, Klaus.
That's right, that Lava Hound is still up. It's trying its best. There we go. It gets up in front of the balloons there. It's going to tank, hopefully, any defenses that are left. There's a few defenses left that can target balloons, and it's right there, and it's gone. Well, it's about to be gone. Yep, it's gone. Very nice. So we're going to speed on through this because I think we do have a live attack happening right now, ladies and gentlemen. There's not very many of those left. This war is about to be wrapped up, and shout out to Angel the Great, by the way, for that attack. But let's hop on over and check out. It looks like Nox hitting the Town Hall 12, and all spectator slots are full. For me, anyway. Okay, now I'm in. Oh, you're in already.
Beeline to the Town Hall, taking out that Giga Tesla as quickly as it possibly can. Still lots of balloons left of this push. The Grand Warden's Eternal Tome ability giving them a little bit of cover, but they started to kind of clump up. I don't think that's desirable for Nox, is it, Klaus?
I can honestly say I have no idea. I mean, with that sweeper coming in on that left-hand side, kind of pushing everything out of the way, it would be very, very, it's actually, I think it's a good thing that happened that way. Okay. I don't know, but here, we have a problem. Okay, freeze
We've
spell.
lost the Grand Warden.
Yeah, we've lost the Grand Warden. I was about to say we have a problem because those balloons aren't going to get that sweeper, but it looks like things just, I don't know, just kind of fell apart there at the very end. It would have been nice to have seen a Town Hall, what is this, 11v12 3-star here.
Yeah,
but unfortunately, I think Nox fell just short of the 3-star.
Absolutely right. I think that the Giga Tesla might have given King Nizam the defensive edge that he needed to be able to hold off this attack. I mean, he still has the Eagle Artillery up in the center, and I think that that is the key problem for Nox's remaining troops here. He's got plenty of minions and lava pups over here in the center, wailing away on this poor king who can't swing up high enough to take them down. But with the air sweeper still up, pushing those guys back, and with the Eagle Artillery just hammering away at the remaining cleanup troops down here over on the bottom left, I think that King Nizam's setup here is going to be able to hold off the remainder of this push. 2 stars left in this live replay, and it looks like the total hit percentage is 85% here.
Yes, and absolutely. Whenever you're hitting the top base, number 1 base, percentage absolutely matters. And we got another live attack. Let me hop on into this one. This is going to be good, guys. We've got Nemesis. Ooh, this attack's been going for a while. We have Nemesis and 11 attacking Devon, another 11. That was kind of the tongue twister there, but here we are. Nemesis heading into this base. Another Lalo. I've seen a lot of Lalos today. I'm starting to think that's probably one of the best attack strategies that you can do, given that these pro players a lot of them are using balloons.
You know what I heard Dark Looters saying earlier? You don't YOLO these attacks, you gotta Lalo them. Crushing with one of the heaviest hitting army compositions in the entire game. Nemesis is doing a great job at deconstructing this base, and it looks like the North Watchers are about to give up another star to the Dark Looters Z.
Wow. Okay, so yeah, the crowd goes wild. The team is pumped right now. I think that every second is a century to these poor guys, and now it is it's going to be cleanup. They've got plenty of time. That's definitely going to be the 3-star. I can't tell. I think it's 149, 147. So North Watchers needs to play cleanup with their 3 attacks they have left.
That'll grab it 100%. Nemesis has done it, and the Dark Looters Z have pulled ahead. They are now 149 stars to the North Watchers 147. Still the possibility of a perfect war, though, Klaus.
Yeah, that's absolutely a possibility, and we need to kick it over to someone in the studio. We have not enough time and 2 attacks left, so let's kick it over to Agent. Agent, who are you going to be attacking, my friend?
I'm going to be attacking number 2.
Number 2. All right, well then here we are.
That's Nemesis.
Agent going in on Nemesis. We're seeing a lot of these top bases names a lot now. They're going back and forth trying to trade 3 stars. So Agent, when you're ready, go in for that 3-star, and we're hoping for the 3-star, my man.
Good luck to you, Agent.
Also, something to consider, I think, is that while we wait on him, Woody is actually bounced into Basti's hit on King Nizam, which is number 1 and in the studio right now. So we'll make sure we let you know how that attack is going. But right now, we need to kick in and we need to see what Agent is up to. once he has got his plan set up and ready. Probably a lot of nerves. I don't want to jinx him here, but a lot of nerves going on right now. A lot of energy in this room and a lot of heat, by the way. Just a very, very exciting time. Thank you, Woody. I need that. Do it again. Do it again.
Cool you off a little bit. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Oh, this is an exciting war, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
Hey, thank you,
cool.
sir.
Take a sip of water if you need it.
Thank you. You go ahead and talk for a minute.
Get yourself refreshed. All right, Agent is setting his base up, and he'll be attacking very momentarily. Meanwhile, I can tell you that the attack from Basti on Nizam is not going too hot. I think that this is a bowler witch attack that has kind of fizzled a little bit early, so it looks like the Dark Looters will not grab that final star just yet. They still have one more attack from Daniel that we'll get a chance to see very shortly here, but first up is going to be Agent. Whenever he's ready, he'll hit that button, and we'll get a chance to see if he claims the 3rd star on that number 2 base. Who's he going to be attacking again? Nemesis, I believe.
Yeah. I was just getting told in my ear, we have very limited time. Agent is going through his plan here. I know he is nervous, but we've got to move it along here, Agent. I'm sorry. Oh, well, he's in.
There he goes.
There we go.
He's got it.
I almost didn't have to get onto him. That was awesome. All right, so Agent is attacking right now. You hate rushing these guys, but there's another person getting ready. Daniel, get ready, because you will be the last attack in the stream to watch. So Agent of Chaos against Nemesis, 11 v11 3-star attempt here, and is coming in with that beloved, apparently beloved, we've seen a lot of it, Queen Walk La Lune attack here.
Queen Walk into La Lune with some help from a baby dragon down there. Gets a little bit of a rage buff whenever he's not next to any other flying troops. Agent of Chaos has got to be cognizant of the time factor here, because that has been the source of failure for some of these attacks so far, but you got to make everything just perfect. Great placement on that rage spell. Once again, remember, he plays with his phone, and so he says that gives him the edge on perfect placement of those spells. Nice job dropping that pre-spell right on top of the Archer Queen and the Inferno Tower. The attacking Queen here, though, is going to have to pop her ability, Klaus.
Wow, that was incredible that he, on a phone, using his thumbs, I'm assuming, his thumbs, he was able to get down a free spell, get the Inferno and the Clan Castle and a poison on the Queen. But unfortunately, the enemy Queen does not go down. This is not looking like it's going to go his way here, Woody. But you never know. I've seen some crazy things happen, so we can't count them out just yet.
Not just yet. That Queen still having a few hit points, though, is going to be able to take out the healers. And I got to say, Klaus, we may not be able to call it just yet, but I would be honestly so surprised if he's able to pull off the 3-star here. Agent of Chaos doing his best to do so, though, with a La Lune push into the top left corner of this base. Battle Blimp going to provide a little bit of cover as well, but with all 4 air defenses still up, it would be an honest-to-God miracle to see the 3-star. Klaus, tell me what's going on here.
Well, what's going on right now is that he threw a rage spell, and the Queen actually died, which is an amazing thing. That Queen is down now, but we have a rage spell on these balloons in the middle. We need that Inferno Tower to go down, and we need that Eagle Artillery to go down. Otherwise, it's probably not going to be it. There is one more haste spell remaining, and the last balloon, unfortunately, goes down. So yeah, that Queen, she bit off more than she could chew, and unfortunately, that is not going to be the triple for Agent of Chaos. He will, however, hopefully get the 2-star here from this town hall.
Aiming for the 2-star, but of course this base has already been hit for 82% by Devin, so unfortunately this attack is not going to stick. Nonetheless, though, the North Watchers still have 2 attacks left. Dark Looter Z has 1 attack left, so it's still possible for the North Watchers to tie things up here if they get 2 3-star hits with their next and final 2 attacks, and if Dark Looter Z fails to get that hit from Daniel for that final star. Nonetheless, the Dark Looters are in a definitive strong spot right now ahead of North Watchers. Klaus.
That's right. So as the crowd cheers, really cheering on Agent, we are running really close out of time. Daniel, is it okay if we say something to Agent real quick?
Yeah.
Are you okay? All right.
Sounds great. Daniel, you didn't manage to get that Queen down. Agent, apologize. Agent, you didn't manage to get that Queen down. If that had happened, do you think that you would have been able to get the 3-star on that base?
I really can't say. I'm not sure.
It
there wasn't
is
enough.
tough to say. There's a lot of moving parts there, but great attempt. Any last words?
No. Very good job to DLZ. Excellent war. Congratulations.
Yeah, they've done a great job so far. Now we've got one more attack left, and it's in the studio right now. Daniel, the leader of Dark Looter Z, the only Town Hall 12, and might I say, a great attacker. Daniel, what do you have for us? Who are you attacking here?
I built an army to get as much as possible percentage, so I will try it with this army.
Yes, because you're going to hit the only base available.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a dumb question for me. My apologies. All right, so you're going to try to get as much % as possible, even a 3-star if you can pull that off. So best of luck and attack when you're ready.
Yes, thanks.
Can't rush him too much, but there's only 2.5 minutes until the war's over. So.
And 3 attacks total. Yeah, the Dark Looters are going to be moving in with their final attack against King Nizam. Now, like he said, he's going to try to get as much percentage as possible. Nox has already knocked off 85% of this base, so there's only 15% total that the Dark Looters could even hope to get. If they do actually clinch that 3rd star, that would be an automatic win for the Dark Looters Z. North Watchers with 2 attacks still left are going to be doing their best to finish out this war strong, but good luck to Daniel. We'll be watching him next.
That's right, so the attack has begun, guys. The countdown begins to the end of the war. Again, Dark Looter Z has the advantage right now with 2 stars. There are 2 attacks left for North Watchers that we will not be able to catch, unfortunately, but we'll see how the results end up at the end. But if Daniel's able to 3 it, it will be an automatic win for Dark Looter Z, so I'm sure he has got the pressure, he has got some excitement and some nerves going on right now. So I'm glad it's him and not me, I'm just saying that right now. With the wall breaker entering into that Inferno Tower compartment right now with the Boulder Witch, Jump Spell, Glide Castle, Poison, man, he's got this thing wrapped. I mean, look at this. He's got like everything going into the core right now. Everything looks really nice.
Well said, Klaus. A beautiful ground-based push here from Daniel moving into the core. He's being able to knock out all of the defenses in those bottom 3 compartments, and we'll be moving in to try to oppose this Giga Tesla next. He's got to be careful, though. Once it gets destroyed, it has a huge bomb that it can drop. That's the advantage of these Town Hall 12 bases, and it takes out quite a few of the troops when it does go down, Klaus.
That's right, and I don't know if you saw, but folks at home, the Eternal Tome ability actually covered a lot of troops and kept them through a lot of giant bombs. That was an excellent Eternal Tome ability here. And now it looks like the attack is kind of fizzling out, but is there enough? Is there enough to pull off the 3-star and get the perfect war?
I don't think so, not this time. The Dark Looters have 149 stars, and they made their move to try to get that last one. Daniel falling a little bit short here, but nonetheless, it's a decisive lead for them right now. The North Watchers have 2 more attacks left. I haven't seen either of those attacks go off just yet, Klaus.
Wow, so with 30 seconds left on the clock and Daniel letting his attack run down to see if he can pass 85%. We actually have 2 attacks left, and it's both over on North Watchers, so we'll back out 74%. Well done for Daniel, and we've got to jump into the attack here. I don't even have a spectator button. What's up? Oh, there we go. We're gonna watch this attack, ladies and gentlemen. North Watchers has a chance to tie this thing up, and it will be decided based on total destruction. So let's just see how Agent 34 can do it here.
Agent 34 with 2 stars already on this base is trying to get that 3rd one, a 67% hit already from Agent's hero. That means that with this last attack from North Watchers, they're going to be moving in to hit back as hard as they can against the Dark Looters. It's a Queen walk over on the right side with some healers to try to keep her healthy, but those 2 Expos locked on are getting quite a bit of damage off. Can she hold up? It looks like she will. She's moving in to finish off the rest of this defensive setup in the compartment here. Archer Queen as well, going to give a little bit of trouble for the Barbarians, but it looks like the King will stay locked onto that Giga Tesla.
Wow, so the King getting rid of that Giga Tesla is actually huge because now the Laloon doesn't have to worry about that. Now you can see here, where's this Queen going to go? Straight for the enemy Queen and lure the Clan Castle. So far, I'm going to say this attack has been as perfect as it can get. This setup has gone very, very nicely so far for Agent 34. And just a clarification, this is not the agent in the studio. This is another agent, a part of North Watchers.
Another secret agent,
yeah, probably secret agent, that's right. So at this point, we're going to see some balloons and some hounds deployed. We're hoping for that triple. North Watchers, Agent 34's clan here, looking to tie it up and win by total destruction here. Can they pull it off? This is the moment that we have all been waiting for.
Moving in hard with balloons, giving them some haste spells to get to their target quickly. You know, their big advantage is the damage they deal, but can't get there quite as quickly as you'd like them to unless they have that crucial haste spell. Agent 34 doesn't have any more tanks for these balloons, though. Inferno Tower heating up onto the Grand Warden, forcing him to pop his Internal Tome ability, but that Inferno Tower, actually gets dropped and goes down a little early. Agent 34 still has quite a bit left of this attack, and he's demolishing the rest of the defensive structures. It's a 3-star for Agent 34.
Yes! Wow, that was amazing. The back end balloons back there really made it scary. And of course, this clan castle in the very middle does too. But look at all these pups coming on up. I mean, I don't think we're gonna have any trouble with the cleanup here. I think that it's going to be, yeah, very easy cleanup. 30 seconds left for Agent 34 and grabbing that win.
Grabs that victory, but it's not quite enough. The Dark Looters Z have done it. They have 149 stars, and they are your Champions War League Season 4 victors.
Wow, amazing. That was an incredible war. 149 stars versus 148 stars. Dark Looters taking the victory, but that does not mean that either one of these clans lost because they came to the finals of CWL Champion War League Season 4. That is a huge thing. Invited by Supercell to Finland. I mean, this is a huge thing. So even though they got the silver P.E.K.K.A., which will be handed to them in just a moment, y'all be patient. Right now, what we have here is, I think, still a very proud clan leader. So Blondie, you've got to be proud of your clan.
Oh my God, I'm so proud of my clan. Not just the ones that are here standing next to me, but all of the other Northwatchers family across the globe that have worked really hard this season, base building, planning attacks together, spending their time, and I just couldn't be more proud of this team. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys did a great job, and I present to you the silver P.E.K.K.A.
Take it on, take it.
Very well said, Klaus. It's been a pleasure casting with you today, of course, and thank you so much to everyone who tuned in to watch the finals of Champions War League Season 4. But there's not much else to say, Klaus, except to go over to our champions now. Daniel, you have made it for the very first time to the finals of Champions War League, and your clan, all 50 members, are going to be so happy to hear that you are champions now. What do you have to say?
No words on this war. It's only amazing. And one last greetings to our nette Burschen in Germany.
There you go. Very nice.
Well, with that all said, I think there's nothing else but to present you with the golden P.E.K.K.A. for winning Champions War League.
Thanks, Ich gebe dann weiter.
Wow. The celebrations, the wave, the German speak. Gotta love it. Wow, these guys have got to be excited. And it was the first time for Northwatchers coming here as well, so just an absolute victory for both of these clans. Congratulations to Dark Looters Z. And now it comes to you guys. Thank you all so much for tuning into this stream. I hope that you enjoyed it. It was highly entertaining, at least in my opinion. The attacks were amazing. The casters did a decent job as well. And of course, be sure and hit that subscribe button on the channel and just do all the things you're supposed to do on over on YouTube. And we will be back next time for CWL Season 5. There's a link down below if you want your clan in it. Check it out and stay tuned. Thank you all for watching.